Told my boss that I'm done. Had no luck with my mom. Say, what will you do with your life? You know it's hard to survive. A cigar in my mouth. Maybe guilty but proud. Now I'm an outlaw on the run. Dangerous but it's so fun. Running, running low. Hold on, don't let go. Running, running low. Keep running low. Running low, keep running. I'm running low, keep running. Like an outlaw on the run. Dangerous but it's so fun. Running low, keep running. I'm running low, keep running. Like an outlaw on the run. Dangerous but it's so fun.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Autumn Land Championship powered by NEOT in collaboration with Roots Official. We have a mammoth total of prize pool 100K. You heard me right, guys. 100K cash prize. Plus, we have a 90,000 diamond prize as well. And this massive total will be yours if you are registering your team into our tournament. And the round of one is already over. Right now, we're heading into the wild card stage, day number two. And yesterday was a totally big one. I mean, so many big teams were playing, so many skirmishes happened, so many, you can say, upset happened. But now, today, day number two is already here, guys. The first game is over. Now we're heading into the second game of the night. I don't know how this game gonna be for the two teams. By the way, in the casting deck, it's your boy STC, and with me, none other than my co-caster is Zeph. Hello, Zeph. How are you? How are you doing today? How's your day?
I'm doing great, Ash TC, and everyone in the chat. I'm doing exactly what I need to be doing. You guys do not need to be knowing what I'm doing in my personal time, but let's not talk about that. In the chat, tell me about your day. How did your, what do we call it, Wednesday played out? I mean, like, it's the middle of the weekdays, and just 2 more days for the weekend. So, yeah, so tell me about your guys', how did you guys spend the day in the chat? And today's team, Ash TC, is none other than Team KOF, King of Fighters, versus Team Void. So, both the teams looking quite like a squaddy names because KOF, there is a skin squad for that, and Team Void. Let's see how they play out though.
Of course, both of the teams are ready right now, and one of the teams will be entering into the second round of the wild card. So let's say that the game will talk more than the names. What I want to say here, because your execution, if it will be proper, then you can actually, I mean, make your name King of Fighters or White Suit, whatever the name is, doesn't matter. If you're gonna play a good game, then it will matter the most here. By the way, guys, look at it. Oh, sorry. So we would. This is the first game of the night. I feel so.
Yes, yes, this is the first game of the night.
I'm really sorry. I didn't knew about it. I thought 6:30 was the starting of today as well. But this is the first game of the night. KOF versus Team Void. Okay. And then we have Waku versus Royal Manipur. Bro, Royal Manipur once again. Fine. The favorite versus Armageddon Esports. Armageddon? They won, nah? Why are they playing again in the wild card? Is there a new lineup?
Maybe it's a new lineup. We do not know. But in the
Okay.
chat, look at Crucifix going all out, report Team KOF and disqualify them if they do not pick KOF skin. Yeah, quite valid reason to disqualify them for not picking KOF skins. Okay, and let's see. It's me. Welcome to the stream. Creed, yo, my guy. Welcome to the stream. And to Storm supporting KOF. Okay, Zeron is gooning. Wait, nah, that's wild. Do not be doing that, please. And we can see Ganesh in the chat as well. Okay, a lot of old faces at the same time, new faces. And come on, Crooks, how did you steal the number one spot already in the chat right after coming in the stream? That's quite cheating. That's literally cheating. But okay, let's not talk about the chat right now. Let's talk about how the game is coming, as we'll be jumping into the draft section with the team KOF being on the blue side and Team White on the red side. The drafts are going to be really crucial on how the things will be playing off. I mean, it's still 40%, but yes, a draft definitely plays off a huge part as well. A huge chunk of things will be decided on the draft as well.
First, the chat is actually very much
Yeah,
KOF
it's
centric.
lively
Now,
today.
they want them to pick up the KOF heroes, so we have 9 KOF heroes actually. Paquito, Valir, and Masha just got added this year. I mean, previous year.
Yep.
And then before we have Cho, Gushan, Guinevere, Karina. Then we have Roth, and if I'm not wrong, we have Aurora as well. So out of 9 of these people, 9 of these heroes, for me, everybody is a dark system, other than the Chow. So I'll not prefer anybody to pick these guys in the tournament. Other than that, if they are wanted or they're willing to pick it up, then they're okay with it. And yeah, let's spam, guys. Vicky giveaway. Vicky bro
Yes.
to give us a lot of diamonds. So let's spam this, guys. Let him hear
Wait.
this. That Vicky, please, like that way. So कर दो, guys. Spam कर दो, Vicky. Vicky giveaway करके spam कर दो.
They call me a
I'm just
hero
watching the chat
because
right
I
now.
saved my
and,
nation
draft
from
is
falling
full.
apart.
You can see
Wait.
from here.
Always on the way.
There's quite a little bit of a glitch coming on towards the side of Team KO. Maybe they missed the drum. Maybe they missed the ban here. Okay, KOF team missing a ban here, but they will be coming in with the Matilda, and for the side of Team White, they went in for the S tier jungler, the Yishin Shin coming in, and the second ban also coming up, and we can see Vicky giveaway coming in from Shinji here. He is spamming that thing right now, but okay. Whoa, Shinji here. Yes, Ganesh Shinji is here for some reason. Come top 3, and I will give you diamonds. Okay, Vicky is here, challenging someone to come at the top 3. Then he will be giving out giveaway. And look at that, it's me already at the top 3. Okay, come on, Vicky, give away the diamonds already. But okay, never mind on that. Coming back on towards the draft here, 20 seconds on the clock. Let's see what Team White is coming on for that ban here. 15 seconds left. It's quite a thrilling, but looking at the chat, it's much more fun here. Look at everyone spamming up the Wiki giveaway. Okay, Wiki, when is the giveaway coming up? Give us a call out already. Where's the giveaway, Wiki? Come on, look at that. Crooks spamming giveaway the ugly iPhone 17. Okay, look at that. Wiki giveaway for top 3. Okay, guys. Today it's gonna be a giveaway for top 3. Okay, our moderators included though. That's the real question, Wiki. Come on, tell us that.
This giveaway should not from Neot. This giveaway should from Vicky bro. I mean, I don't know why the organizers will be going it. We want Vicky bro to give us the giveaway. So Vicky bro, आपके pocket से निकालना पड़ेगा ये giveaway आपको. You cannot add this to the Neot organizing thing. So this
Yes,
is not
yes.
the giveaway from Neot, guys. This is the giveaway from Vicky. So you guys can spam it up in the chat that Vicky, please, Vicky giveaway दे दो.
Sir,
Look at that.
what's your command?
Even the channel, even the streamer is coming up. And NEOT has no say in this. It is Wiki ka personal. Okay, Wiki ka personal budget se jayega, guys. Yeah, it's gonna be from Wiki's pocket. I will be coming for the giveaway. So go ahead, guys. Stay in the stream. The top 3 will be getting up
Thorns
the
remain,
diamonds for
should
tonight.
petals
But look at that,
fall.
Wiki already at top 3. But let's not focus too much on the chat, as we have missed a lot on the draft as well. Look at that, Ash. We can see Fanny coming up from the side of Team KOF, and from the side of Team White, they have banned out the Lancy here, the S tier jungler as well. I mean, like, it is another S tier jungler, but then again, there is a Mincetar, so they kind of banned off the Blink hero, and later on banned off the same hero, which will be cancelling the Blink. So that's quite a big brain move we cannot understand. And coming on towards the fake here, 30 seconds left on the clock. Team KOF taking up the sweet time.
Of course, and now you can see that
Let's make the
people
whole
are
world
going for a
green
Fanny
and
ban. I'm
lively.
not exactly know why they wanted a Fanny to get banned here, because Fanny is right now doesn't have that much, damage, or cooldown is kind of a bit high onto her skills. So you should not ban a Fanny. Other than there is a big Fanny player who can clutch it out the game, even though the game is going with a 9k goal deficit, then you should ban the Fanny. But okay, they banned it, but they're prioritizing the Florian
This
here.
land is our
A pretty
homeland, and
ranked
it will
draft we're
soon
going
be
to
your
see
burial
is that
ground.
there is KOF going for the Florian here, but I'm pretty sure Florian doesn't have a KOF skin, and KOF, let me tell you, the chat is totally, spamming this thing, other than the wiki giveaway, that you guys should pick up a KOF hero, otherwise
Just our home.
they wanted Neot
Is who
organization
we
to
are.
ban you up, which cannot be
I mean, like,
properly
they already
happening.
messed up, you know.
But to satisfy your fans, you should pick it up. If you can bring the win there. But now, look at that. Battle Links. At last. Bravest Fighter. Lapu Lapu. Two of the GG, or you can say, scenario best hero got into the hand of Team Void here. Last two picks in this first
Okay.
picking of KOF. What's your thoughts, Seth? I'm feeling like a Kaleya maybe coming in, or a Gatot Kacha will be a perfect pick, but Carmilla. This guys would be walking, but no. Florian is already there for the roamer, so who it will be in the jungle? A Fedrin utility with the Florian. Oh my goodness, they're going with the Alice
Come
jungler.
and join me in my dream world.
Yep, exactly. The Alice jungle coming in. I mean, like, they already went in for 3 magical heroes, you know. I mean, like, Florian also does magic damage, so let's add up then. There's a 3 magic damage coming from the side of Team KOF, and to be precise, there is no KOF skins. Come on, okay, Cruci, you have the rights to be going all out for now. DQ Team KOF, DQ them. Okay, he is actually going all out. Never mind. Let's not look into the chat. Team White coming in with the Lapu Lapu. Okay, the bravest fighter will be a huge trouble coming in for the side of Team KOF here. But waiting for the last pick of the first phase here. Let's see what Team Void are coming up with. 20 seconds left on the clock. Maybe a jungler, maybe a mage, because the mage has already been picked by the side of Team KOF. I mean, they have left open a Zaytian, they have left open a Kadita as well, to be exact. They can go in for the Kadita, but no, a jungler coming in. The Fredrin has been picked off. A really good jungler, but a lot of tanky comp coming in from the side of Team Void. So the rest too, the mage and the marksman needs to be coming in for those damages as well. I mean, Lapu Lapu does the damage, but at the same time, he needs to go in for those sustains as well, because there is a Lunox. If a Lunox is not shut down by the time she gets her dark all clear, then that's going to be a big issue for the frontliners as well, because she can melt them down. But coming on towards the second phase of the ban here, we can see a Granger coming on towards the ban section from the side of Team Void here, and for the side of Team KOF coming in with the marksman. So I mean, like, a marksman priority bans coming from both the teams here. The 1-1 is banned off from the side of Team KOF, but will there be a Irithel banned off? Will there be a Moskov banned off? That's really the question right now.
Of course, a lot of heroes are open at this point, but what would be the priorities into the ban section for both these sides? As you can see that a Granger got banned there, and a 1-1 from here, but Granger banning, suggesting that a Moskov or Irithel could come into the place. Or maybe they can go with a Bruno. You know, Bruno is absolutely, a great hero right nowadays. So you can actually pick up Bruno into the goal lane as well. So let's see if what will be the ban. I feel like a Moscow ban should come in, or a Irithel as well. The banning out the 1-1 is actually a great choice, and not picking it out is actually a very bad choice from Void. They got the chance, but they didn't trade the 1-1. They went for that last. I mean, nobody picks that last from the beginning. Nowadays, nobody trade on Atlas, because Atlas is not a hero that you wanted to trade it on. And Fredrin from the beginning is actually not been anticipated here as well for me, because they got the Alice, they got the Florian, they couldn't have anticipated the Fedrin here. You should have gone with the mage. You can see the Kadita is open right now, Fursa as well, so you can actually go for the Fursa or Kadita. Let's see.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of options opened up, and for the side of Team Void, instead of a Kadita comes up a Kagura here. Wait, that's quite a good combo. I mean, like, she can burst down, but at the same time, a Kadita would have been a much better option, because she can just go in for the backliners without being stunned or anything. And while for the Kagura, she can mark off the backliners with the umbrella, with the ambush to be exact. But Then again, Team KOF, they are lacking the stunts, they are lacking the CC skills here. The only CC skill we can see is from Florine's second skill, and that too is not considered to be a perfect CC. So Team KOF, they are lacking in terms of their draft here. The CC is missing up. The sustainability will definitely come in from Florine's heal on towards the Alice when she comes in with her all there. So that's going to be a little bit of the sustainability. But then again, if there is a good marksman like a carry coming in, or maybe a Bruno, then Alice can be melted down, because Alice, after the life being nerfed, she is quite one of a hectic hero, but at the same time she can be countered up once she does not get a snowball. But no, look at that, a really odd pick coming in, the Mia in the tournament series. That's quite a literal annoying pick coming in from the side of Team Void as well. Instead of, I mean, like, there was a carry open up, there was a Moskov open up, there was a Bruno and Nathan open up. They could have either picked one of them, and it is not there. So Team KOF and Team Void, both the teams are not looking that perfect here, but we cannot judge it, as it is only the 40% of the game here. The 60% of the execution is still left open.
Yeah, of course. And now the draft is on, and the game is on for both the sides. Team KOF versus Team Void, the first game of the night in the wildcard stage, day number 2. And let me tell you guys, execution-wise, I feel like Team Void will have a better draft here, but having the Mia into the goal lane is actually a dark system for me, so I'm not. Kagura as well. You have the President, you should have gone with the Kumi there, but it's fine. They got the Clint as well. The burst will be there from the Clint, and Mia to sustain the burst of the Clint will actually be a bigger cushion here in this game. Now, heading into the land of Dawn, the game number 1 of the night is on, guys. With the fire coming in, we are going into the land of Dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, are you all excited? Whom are you supporting? Team KOF or Team Void? Obviously, KOF got a lot of hate just because they didn't pick the KOF hero. But if they will properly execute their draft, they can actually take on the win and show the audience that, bro, without the KOF heroes, this KOF team is actually a raunchy team. Here we are, guys, into the game number 1, and we can see already in the goal lane, Mia is kind of having a little bit backlash there, and the reason is she is been blocked by the goal here, or the minions. I mean, the lane block is already started there.
Exactly. I mean, like, Clint will definitely harass Mia in the early stages with those burst damages, with those really brutal damages coming in, because Clint, once he gets fed, he can literally just one tap the enemy's marksman. Then again, if he gets a snowball, if he does not get it, then that's going to be an issue. But the rotation coming on towards the top side here, we might see a really good rotation coming in from the side of Team White. At the same time, Team KOF, they are focusing on the EX. I mean, like, they have went in for the 2-1-2 strat here, the Lunox on the bot lane, while leaving Florine to clear the mid lane so that she can get level 4. Maybe that's a new rotation coming in my opinion as well. In my lifetime of playing esports, I have never seen this type of rotation. Maybe they are cooking up something, but looking into as the bot lane, Mage is overstaying, but look at that, the Xbox in really tough position, going into the perfect match, giving him the stun here, but the Xbox still coming in with those true damages, the burst coming from the Clint here, but no casualties as of now. Lunox quite literally making the bot lane her home here, and that's not a good sign, as what do we call it? The Alice will not get that level 4 mark that quick. Oh wait, never mind. They both got it. Wait, overstaying in the bot lane does help both the marks, both the EXP and the mage get the level 4 and helping Florine as well. But look at that, the Florine being dropped off in the backside has been getting in. The first blood coming in from the Kakura here. The turtle still in there. Frederick going in, might be getting in. Yes, he gets the red battle here, and Xbox will be dropped down. Alice in a really bad HP. No, that was the Atlas being in a really low HP, and he was taken down with the reply of Xbox being taken down. The light aura being used up by the Lunox will be escaping, but no, that will be the first kill from Frederick that will be taking her down. So that's a good trade coming from the side of Team Void here. Team Void are making a really huge void in the hopes of Team KOF here.
Of course, and this is the rotation, Zef. I mean, the mid laner should go for the EXP lane a little bit to get the level 4 mark. And during the turtle, everybody was in the level 4 mark, but it was a retreat skill of the Fedrin who managed to take out the turtle there. And the frequent fight was coming in by the side of Team Void, and now you can see 3-1. I told you, the execution-wise, Team Void is having a good drop, but meta-wise, meta-oriented, I will talk that team that is KOF is having a good draw from their side. But now, as you can see, 3-1 is the score with the turtle in the hand. Is a 4-4-1 trade coming in by the side of Team Void in the early phase. And now the lane cut is already going on. Blink coming in. 3 people are already there, trapping him down. Vengeance popped up as well. Pedrin going with a CC, and there you go. Florin with the unlimited heal will be taking out the Alice from the position, but she will be getting trapped there. Appraisers Wraith comes in. Boom bam, the Florin falls down. Dark Call just into the time, but now Lunox in a very bad position, maybe taken out. Oh, Flicker comes up.
Right.
Now, back into the safer zone at this moment, but before that, look at the top lane. Minya still having a lot of backlashes there. Xbox joining onto the Clint, maybe going for a potential gank onto her. Burst comes in. Oh my goodness, Nia doesn't have right now. You can say spike, damage spike, and he needs help.
Oh, wait.
Go lane down.
We can already see a Pierce shot coming in from the Alice, despite the fact that she has gotten no kills for now, but it's okay. Maybe later on she'll be getting the kill, but the turtle is here. Brendan coming in with a Thorn here. The turtle battle is here, but the Xbox will be able to go for it. And looking in towards the turtle fight, we can see Engage coming in. The Lord Turtle Dance already coming, but the Xbox gets the Red Tree battle here, and that battle disengages as well. The Red Tree battle was won by Fredden on the first turtle, and on the second turtle it was Xbox. So 1-for-1, it is equal. It is equal battle for now, but seeing how easily Xbox just took the turtle here makes me doubt Brendan if he even tried for the turtle, because we can already see him still having the red tree here. And look at that, the Xbox coming in, the Alice from the backside. The perfect match with the Link coming in from the Atlas here, the Brave Fighter coming in, and Lunox coming in with the Dark Ball. But the backside we can see Alice drop really low with the last Insanity coming in, but there will be the Lapu Lapu being taken down as well. 2 people down from both the sides, and look at that, the last Insanity gave them a huge kill lead, but Xbox was taken down as well. Team Void, they are making a huge impact by making 3-for-2 trade, and that too not their major members. I mean, Mage does count as a major member on the crucial team fight, but for this time she was sacrificed for 3 people on the side of Team KOF. And look at that, the Fredden coming in with the Thorn here, but there will be the second skill from the Clint that will make him immobilized for now, and there comes the disengage on the team fight.
Of course, a great team fight just got happened there. Having the kills into the hand is actually a great start right now for Team Void. They are actually winning the team fights, the gangs as well, and the Fatal Links was onto 3 people. So this is the crowd control I was talking about with the Atlas. Now a potential gank about to come onto the Clint, and look at that. They're already ready for it, guys. 3 members are right now ambushing there. Fedrin joining them as well. Okay. A little bit, you need to go to the mid, but lane cutting from this Alice is too much. What the heck? She is inside the base to cut out the 2 lanes. My goodness, she managed to do it as well, and nobody is there to take him down. This is actually a bigger lane cut I ever seen in my whole life, I can tell you. I mean, going inside the base, taking down 2 lanes is actually a real thing, but now the turtle is already here. The river just got spawned into the time, and we can see the turtle dance already started from the side of Team KOF. Alice going in for the zone. Pedrin comes in. Victory popped up. He will be securing the turtle there. Now the skirmish begins. Battling for the Alice. He doesn't have a fling there. Precious Wraith comes in. It's a shutdown onto the Pedrin. Lunox with a burst match to take down the Kagura there. Now you can see the Bravest Fighter comes in. 3 people are engaging there with the Expo going in, but the Lapu Lapu will be diminished as well. 3 for none. Actually, not none. Got the turtle, so 3 for 1.
Exactly. So Team KOF, they are making up a little comeback here. They are making up those little dents, which might lead to them making a comeback here. So that's a good thing. But did you notice that, Ash? We did not see Lunox rotating top lane, but we saw her sticking on towards the bot lane forever. You know, like since the start of the game, we saw her staying only at the bot lane. So that's quite a new strat coming in. But look at that, Alice going in, trying to cut the lane. But look at that, Alice! What are you doing? Wait. Is she trying to go for it again? She's trying to go for the hypercut once again, but the lane coming in, the battle lane will be pushing her inside the turret, but will she be able to teleport out? That's the real question. She's still sustaining, but she will be taken down by the turret's damage is too high. How do you even pronounce that name? But let's not say it. The Alice tried to go in for that hypercut, but was punished for that. I mean, like, why did she even try for that? That's the real question. That was a little too risky move. I mean, you tried for the minions to be
Of course, I mean, in the 2 scenario, we don't see this type of aggressive lane cutting. Now, Clint managed to burst them down. Mia with the damage, managed to take down the Clint as well. Instant redemption comes in, but doesn't matter. They got the macro lead with the tier falling down onto the top side now. Xbox going in with the burst. My goodness, the Feraga armor is still on. Now the last insanity popped up. Oh my goodness. It will be taking out the Kagura there with the burst. It will be a double onto the Fedrin, securing it at will. And now, this team KOF is reigning with the goal lead and the macro lead. They are capitalizing everything in their way. The tiers, they are falling down from the mid, and it is the second tier, granting them actually a bigger zone into the jungle of the enemy. And this is actually a bad thing going in for Team Void. They're actually losing out those macro and not even, taking it on for them as well, equalizing it or prioritizing it for yourself. But now the total dance, the lob dance already started, Zeph. In the meantime, there is a zone going in by the high loss there.
Wait, the Alice is doing a lot of work for the team right now. I mean, like the spawning coming in, the damage coming in, but look at that, the Fredrin coming in for the Florian, the Alice going for the back line, a really smart move, but will she be able to go for it? But look at that, the Atlas almost dropped dead here. Alice just poking the poking the team Void here, a really good sign of EXP laner. I mean, like, she is the type to be having a lot of sustain, and knowing that life being recently got a nerf for the 10%, and that's going to be a huge mark for the Alice when she gets closer to literally 2 lanes of minions. How do you expect to kill Alice? And look at that, the damage coming in might be taken down, but no, there will be the heal from the Florian that makes Alice survive, and in reply, Chief David was taken down. And look at that, the battle link coming in on towards the Alice here, might be taken down by the turret here, but the freeze coming in, she is still sustaining a lot. The turret will be taking her down to the last insanity coming in. Killing spree follows up for the Xbox here, so a really good trade from the side of Team KOF. They are making the small dance into a big one, and look at that, the Atlas coming in on towards that with a perfect match, but he will be dropped really low already, will be forced to back off. Okay, not a good sign for the side of Team Void, as they have the CC. Oh, wait, look at that, the burst coming in from the Clint, taking Atlas down in no time.
Of course, that's the melt, you can say, by the Clint. He managed to skirmish out that Atlas, chunk him down there in the base, inside the base. That was a real heck from the Clint there. But now, I mean, even though the early phase was actually great for Team Void, they managed to take out 2 neutral objectives for them, but now everything is in the hand of Team KOF. The Clint got the snowball, which we were talking about, and now the snowball is too high that we can see the skirmish is beginning again and again, and in the skirmish, Team KOF is actually winning the trade. So this is the thing we were absolutely, thinking about, and now the inhibitor mid one is in danger. Alice constantly poking them down, and this is actually not a good sign for Team Void in this game, knockout game. And now you can see the item section is here, as we can see.
Oh, look at Alice.
Okay, Alice goes in there with the engage coming in. 5 members, battle links joined there. 2 people inside the base. Base damage is coming in as well. Unlimited heal from the Florin. Double will be secured by the Clint there. Can it be a triple at this moment? The minions are not enough to come here, but wave is coming in, so there is a chance that they can go in and take out the base. But look at the Sky Piercer. He managed to take him down inside the base. Clint with this damage is right now reigning his terror there. Last insanity popped up. Fedrin goes down. Only 1 member surviving. Can he manage to defend it down? No. Mia falls down, and they will be locking the base at this point to take on the crown, and she goes into the next round of wildcard stage in Autumn Land Championship, powered by NEOT in collaboration with Roots Official. What a game it was. Congratulations, Team KOF, for going into the next round, and hard luck, my boys. You did your best, but the draft literally shine upon you guys, Team Void.
I mean, like, the main issue that came in was from the Alice. I mean, like, she was literally not dying at all. The way she was going on the enemy's literal crystal here, clearing 2 sides of the minion, getting those additional gold and sustaining so much because of the life being reduced, and having an Alice, you know how she goes with those life leeches here. She literally suck up all the life sources from the enemies, from the Team Void here. Team Void, I know that you guys had a lot of HP on your side by your names, but sadly Alice, the lifesteal queen, literally came in, stole all your HP, and there comes the GG from the side of Team KOF. To be exact, the scam KOF, like Crucifix mentioned in the chat. They literally picked no KOF heroes, and they managed to make it out like the king of fighters. There was a GG coming from the side of Team KOF, but Team Void, you guys did your best in the early side, but sadly, this is the end of your journey. But don't be sad for now. You guys can manage more. There are up more tournaments coming in the future. Do not be sad. Practice more. Come back stronger. But Team KOF, you guys are coming to the round 2. But okay, guys, with this, I'd like to say that we'll be taking a short break with the second match coming up. The casters will be changed up. You guys are watching the Autumn Land Championship brought to you by NEOT with a prize pool of 1 lakh rupees and the top 32 teams getting the diamond prize pool. So don't go anywhere. Tighten your seatbelt, grab your popcorns. We'll be taking a short break. Peace out. Good evening, guys. We are back with the second game of the Awesome Land Championship Wildcard Day 2. This is the tournament which brings the joy, which brings the newer leaves to the spotlight and makes the old ones fall. Maybe not, because the old ones are known to be one of those nostalgic teams. And the prize pool of this tournament is none other than the 1 lakh rupees, alongside the top 32 teams getting the diamond prize pool. And the diamond prize pool is no less. It's just 10,000 less than the 1 lakh rupees. It's the 90,000 diamonds coming in for you guys, and the teams that are facing off in the second game is Waku versus Royal Manipur. Both the teams looking really promising in the casters deck. It's your homeboy Jeff. Alongside me is coming up Ricardo. So Ricardo, how are you doing, my guy? How are you feeling about the matchup today?
Yeah, hey, what's up, Jeff? Thank you so much, guys, for coming in. I'm really, really excited. I just want to know, there's so many hidden talents over, in the
Exactly.
Mobile Legends, the Mobile Legends community as well. And to see them pop up in tournaments like this, the Autumn Championships, once again, thank you guys so much you know, uh, for hosting something like this that people do not, could never dream of even thinking about playing in stuff like this, isn't it, Jeff? And the fact that
Yeah,
they're able
exactly.
to make something like this work, it's really huge. By the way, it's really tough to even think about it, especially in a one-man team as well. So, guys, thank you so much. Not only just by watching it, you guys are giving us love and support by liking the stream and sharing it around with your friends as well. And we are coming in. We got Walkthrough versus Royal Manipur. These two teams, I've seen them play. I'm not really sure how Royal Manipur felt, but there we have it. They're in the wildcard section once
Okay,
again.
okay.
This is a fight for the spot back onto Autumn Championship. So it is really, really crucial for either one of these teams to make it back up there as well.
Yep. Okay, Ricardo, let me give you a quick what do you call recap on how Royal Manipur sadly fell in
Let
the
them
wildcard
lay
section.
here
So
on me.
the main issue
I
that
will be the
occurred here
truth
was
this
because
world
of some
desperately
technical issue, or maybe
needs.
because of some teammates issue, they
Ooh.
weren't able to attend and
They
they
call
were
me a
sent
hero
down to the wild
because I
card. They
saved
didn't
my
lost, they
nation
didn't
from
do anything.
falling
They were
apart.
basically
They call me
eliminated
a
by not
hero
even playing. But
because I
this
saved my
time they are
nation from
back.
falling
They are back
apart.
to come get the spotlight. They are back to showcase the gameplay which everyone is missing from their side and looking into the draft. Look at that walkthrough coming in with the U song and the side of Team Royal Manipur, banning off the Yishin Shin, a really good jungler in the current meta with the really amazing rotation as well. I mean, like with the current, with the recent revamp on Yishin Shin's
Exactly.
all here, the Mountain Shocker has been one of the most nuisance with the stuns coming in and the damage following up. He can literally burst down those squishes
Exactly.
in no time. And coming on towards the second ban here, okay, what do you think about it, Ricardo? What is it going to be?
Oh, considering the fact that they did ban out a YSS, they might be trying to go for, maybe a little bit into the mid-game-ish kind of hero. But thinking about that, I think they're trying to ban out a roam at this point. Otherwise, the mage would be a perfect ban for the side of Walkthrough here because, they don't want to give any free, comfort picks to Royal Manipur here, considering I've seen them play and they're hella good, man. They're hella good.
Exactly, Royal Manipur, one of my favorite teams to be exact. I mean, like I know I used to play with one of their ex-members.
Welcome to
If I'm
Boss
being
Castle time,
exact,
friend.
his name was Jojo. He used to play for Royal Manipur, or used to play with their friends to be exact. I don't know, but yeah, he used to play with them, and they played hella good. The way they executed their rotations, the way they were fighting, those things were actually peak. The way they fought, the way they secured the
Thorns
neutral
remain.
objectives,
Should
they were
petals
coming on the
fall?
top. They had the most hopes to be coming on to that elite leaderboard. In the elite, not even elite, they were well deserved to be on the mythic leaderboard as well. But looking into the draft, okay, a little bit of the technical issue coming in, but will be coming back. Maybe a pause as well coming in, as we do not know. But looking into the chat, we can
Only
see
love
Crooks
and
already
night
promoting bring your
are
friends. Yes, guys,
everlasting.
go ahead,
Yes.
bring your friends. We need more people to be watching up. 8 people only. This ain't good, man. Come on, this ain't good. Of seeing the seeing the viewers drop down. Okay, we can also see Knight. I'll just call that person Knight because the name is quite hard to pronounce. Knight, I got no skins.
Experience the
I
youth
okay,
of
no
your
worries.
suffering.
Stay in the chat, stay in the tournament, stay in the stream. You will be getting a lot of diamond prize pool as well. So don't worry, guys. it's gonna be really amazing. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about it. It's 9K views currently. It's not even 14K. It dropped down to 9K views. So no worries on that.
Ooh.
More people will be coming up with the 45 likes coming in. Okay, guys, let me set a goal for tonight's like
Let's
count.
go.
Let's try to hit for 70 likes today. 70 likes on the stream, and it's gonna be one of the milestones that will be hit up. And look at that. The draft is starting up once again. Walkthrough banning up the Idital here. Royal Manipur coming in with the ban on the 1-1 here. A really good marksman coming in. And for the follow-up here, we
Thorns
can see
remain,
Walkthrough coming
should
in for the
petals
Grog. A really
fall.
good ban,
Only
a really good
love
tank,
or
to be
night
honest. And
are
look at that. We
everlasting.
can see Lancelot being banned off. Another S tier jungler here. And Walkthrough coming in with the Sicilian on the first pick. Quite not my
Let's hear from
favorable
the crowd.
of the
Make some
mages. In
noise for yours
Sicilian, there are much
truly.
better options in terms of mages here, like a Kadita, a Farsa, but then again, a Farsa can be cancelled with the second skill, so quite a smart move, I would say. But look
Ooh.
at that. Royal Manipur coming in with the Granger and the CC and Walkthrough following up with the Xborg here. Okay, what do you want to say about it, Ricardo?
I love the fact that they did, immediately pick out Granger the moment that, the Airtel is banned out. Because you know that even though, Harith is a really wonderful counter for the Granger, it doesn't really work out when he starts having stacks. And he's just able
Pain
to spam him out.
is
You know,
the
the
proof that
duration
I'm
of
still alive.
Harith's ultimate is not gonna outlast his, his passive in the later end of the game. But we do have a possibility that he is going to the gold lane, or sorry, even in the jungle as well. He's kind of a versatile hero that we're talking about, and we do have Brody coming in as well. But I think the X-Borg pick is a little bit too quick, isn't it? Because if you think about it, there's not really that many. We don't even know whether they're picking tanky heroes or not, and if they're able to pick out like burst heroes who do really, really exceptionally well, especially against an X-Borg here, it's just gonna mess up way too many things, not only in the ganking but also in the laning phase for Waku here.
Let's
And Royal
make the
Manipur
whole
is just gonna
world green
either
and
pop off
lively.
their EXP lane a little bit too easy, or the jungle lane is gonna be very difficult for him to farm.
Exactly. If there is a burst type jungler on the side of Team Royal Manipur, but we can see a Florian coming in, so maybe a utility jungler. We do not know, but here comes the second phase of the banning section here. Let's see what the bans are going to be. Is it going to be the tanky jungler being marked off, or is it going to be those assassins being marked off? Because then again, Psychic would be a perfect counter for Xborg as well as marking off the backliners. But look at that, the AOG, the Gatot Kacha came in with the ban here. The Gatot Kacha has been banned off. No AOGs for the side of Team Walkthrough. Yeah, no combos to be exact. And let's see what the reply is going to be.
I really love that they took out Gatot, and we have to talk about tier list here, because there's also there's a thing here that I've recently learned, playing Dota and stuff. There's like high skill ceiling. It's like this is when you really need to work on your efforts in playing the hero actually good, like actually decent enough for people to accept it as well. So in certain circumstances like that, we call the highest skill ceiling on assassins. It's definitely number one. It's gonna be Lancelot. Number two is actually Fanny, which is weird. I find it really weird that they put Fanny second. But then again, the mechanics of Fanny is kind of easily worked out here as well. But we do see a Alpha being banned out here by Waku. They do not want a true damage scaling hero here, especially against the Sicilian, because Sicilian is not going to be able to do anything about that. He's going to be able to heal, of course, but if they have what was it, glowing wand or dominance ice here, it's not really going to work out well, and the stacks are just going to go down, and not enough farm in the late game or even in the mid game to do something about that CP or to throw in as well.
Your team is
Exactly. I mean, like the high macro plays will be coming in. Well, and the huge funds you talked about, yes, exactly. That's how things come up. And look at that, 22K views already coming in, guys. We can subscribe the 70K likes for tonight, and that will be the milestone for today. And look at that, Royal Manipur coming in for those sets, I mean, like they are blocking off the heroes that can give out the perfect set. The Tigreal coming in, the implosion will be banned off, and for the side of Team Waku here, they are banning off the true hero damage banning off here. So that's quite a good thing, because the Xbox can be melted down if there is the true damage dealers. And but then again, there is a CC, a CC will be one hell of a issue. But Waku taking their sweet time, 20 seconds left on the clock, and they come in with the let's see what the ban is though. They are taking the sweet time. We cannot
Demons
see it
shall
already, but
bathe in their
look at that
blood.
chat.
The light belongs
And
to the
on
righteous.
both teams here. Yes, exactly. They are waiting for that. I mean, we can see Florin. Oh wait, Alucard? Why? I genuinely why Alucard there? But okay.
Falling
I
stars
guess I
brought us
understand why,
here.
because Alucard can be one hell of a nuisance here. I mean, like with
Yeah.
life being reduced by 10%, that's going to be one
See
hell of an
value in
issue
me?
when it comes to Alucard and
You
Florin
should.
there. But look at that. Wait.
Oh,
Expo,
what?
the EXP, wait. That's a
Oh, no.
that's a EXP Exporg and a Fredrin on the jungle. And for the side of Team Royal Manipur, no hard stuns coming in, no CC skills. The Novadia coming in, so the vision will be there, but there is no stun. All the CC will be dependent on the tank, on the jungler now. So the jungler is going to be the main source of the CC. And look at that. There comes the Atlas. So the battle link is going to be the heavy stun for the side of Team Waku here. And there comes the draft complete from the side of Team Waku and Royal Manipur. It's going to be one hell of a tough decision to be making of, because not most of the junglers can deal out those huge AoE CCs here.
See value in me?
I was wondering what
You
in
should.
the world is happening, because look, they already have
Hey,
they banned out
it's the
Isla. They
proof
even
that
banned
I'm
out
still
Gata in
alive.
order for her
Only
to
love
Igris
and
here
night
for
are
the Florin to not
everlasting.
really be marked out in such a way that they're going to be easily losing out those group fights. But then again, they kind of, I probably forgot about the Atlas. But then but the issue is that she's gonna have just a purify, and I think it's a higher cooldown than the battling coming in from Atlas. So a second time that he comes into the group fight is gonna be very crucial. But oh my, Lucas is back.
Let's fight to our heart's
Wait,
It's not really that good, but
Better, wait.
what?
Wait. They are quite literally on the most oddest pick right now, like a really off meta
Let's
chart
make
coming in
the
and no
whole
hard
world
CCs
green
coming in.
and
Side of
lively.
Team Royal Manipur, what kind of picks are those? I genuinely want to know. And side of the Waku, they have completed a drop, they have the combo. But for the side of Team Royal Manipur, they are lacking. They are solely dependent on those one-on-one fights, and they are missing out a lot of what do we call it, stuns here. A lot of sets will not be there. I mean, like, there is only gonna be the Lucas and Florin's global heal and the Lucas's Unleash the Beast here, which is gonna be the main source of their sustainability. And nonetheless, we will be seeing Igris on the CC here, and that's not gonna be good, because the other junglers, he is being gapped in even the EXP and the jungle side. So a Lucas being picked off. How is it going to be? Team Royal Manipur, you guys messed up quite a hard time in my opinion. But again, guys, it's just the 40% draft being completed. Okay, Kroops, a shout out to you for this dialogue. I'll have to use it once again. This is the 40% draft completing your game here, and the 60% will be left off the execution here. So let's see how the thing is going to be as we jump into the land of Zon. You guys are watching the Autumn Championship, brought to you by NEOT with a prize pool of 1 lakh rupees. The junglers are here, the roamers are here giving out the vision. Okay, GG, Sebastian, what do you want to say about it, about the drafts?
You know what? I think Royal Manipur are trying to go for what I call the safe lane strategy. This is where they leave all the farming. Oh my goodness me! The first blood coming in from Royal Manipur once again. The snipe. Oh my gosh! I was just trying to talk about how how Novaria is going to be the perfect hero here to keep a really good distance. On their side, because look at that, Celian is going to be low on health. He's not really going to be able to farm that much, and Novaria farms a lot faster as well. But as I was saying, the safe lane strategy,
purple buff.
is almost safe. But
Okay, they survived for it. The purple buff has been taken on. Look at that second skill coming in. Flori in a really bad position. They might be taken, and she will be taken down. Okay, both the roamers have died once, so that's a equalizing situation there. So both the teams, a roamer have died once while providing vision. And there comes it. So it's okay. At night you need to chill out for a little bit. 21k people watching right now, and look at that. The bot lane, we can see CC dominating on the side, and that of course is gonna happen, knowing that CC deals the true damage while Xbox will not be able to sustain much of it. The turtle will be here in 15 seconds, and look at that, the demon boots on towards our Flori near the bot lane. CC will not get the level 4 while the EXP crap falls on Xbox. Here, look at that, the perfect match coming in from the Erlas here will be going for a really chase here. The vengeance being used up from the CC, a really good use of the resource here. But look at that, the first kill coming in from the Xbox going in, the Unleash the Beast coming in, but there will be the death for the Lucas here, but they will take down Leo X here. But look at that, they are still chasing down the CC will be taking the okay, wait, another CC takes down another CC. Okay, fair enough. But the fight that just happened there, we saw both the junglers being taken out. And oh, look at CC not stopping up. Takes down Atlas as well. And look at that, the Fredrin coming in. But the CC, knowing that she has a true damage, can literally melt down the tank. And there comes the taunt from the Fredrin here, making him sustain for a little longer. Atlas coming in. But no, there will be the Xbox coming in as Viraga shield will be taken down. But he will be forced to back off for now. But he might be taken down. And there comes the CC Yo-Yo. And he comes in. Florin secures the kill. Atlas, the everlasting fight coming in. The battle link being used up on towards Natalia here. Okay, the Natalia. Why are you using up on Natalia? I mean, that's not a good sign. But look at CC going in for those harassments. They are making use of their pick really well. Okay, the turtle being secured. There will be the disengage. The Atlas using his perfect match to back off for now. Okay, the team fight. Team Royal Manipur, they are not stopping for now. They are going for more. The jungle side of Team Waku, they are securing it again and again. Okay, GG from the side of Team Royal Manipur once again.
This is exactly what I was talking about. The safe lane strategy is where you start, the four of you guys are going to fight again and again. They're going to force out that Brody to join fights in. And it seems like Atlas looks like he's going to be in trouble once again. Unleash the Beast is ready to pop that out. He does get the blue buff though. And I think this might be it for Sicilian, as he might be the one being taken down. But no, he gets away from that as well. Oh my goodness.
There comes the energy blast. Okay. Wait, the barrel coming in. Okay, that was a good joke coming in. But anyways, look at that, the barrel as well. I mean, like the purple buff, that fight just happened. That there was a GG from the side of Team Royal Manipur. They are putting up the pressure. They are going for those snowballs here. The top lane might be having a gank, as we can see Florin providing the vision as Granger going in for those forces here. What do we call it? Oh, wait. We can see that Sonata being used up to poke out. Atlas is here. The perfect match coming in. He still has a flicker as well, as the battle lane might be going in, but no. He will be just clearing the way. So now Leo X coming in. The bot lane is being harassed. The top lane might be having a battle. No, that will be a disengage. But the CC, look at the insanity being popped in no time, with CC taking literally no damage right now. Okay, the good situation for the side of Team Royal Manipur. They are dominating both the lanes as well as the jungle area here. Okay, look at that, the river area as well. In the lane, the perfect match coming in. He's using a second skill to run out the turret here. Nice macro here, nice decision, as we can see Lucas is roaming around the whole map going for that, but Xbox will be using his last insanity to go in, but he will be taken down here as CC goes in with the yo-yo, might be taken down, but the CC will be coming in with the set, but there will be the kill coming in. Okay, look at that, the link coming in as he goes in for those two people here as really bad position, will not be able to do much. He is taken down. Fredrin trying to go for more, but the mobility from Nuvaria will be saving up for now. Leo X will be getting a free turtle for now. Okay, Team Waku, Team Royal Manipur to be exact. Look at that, the Granger coming in, but the mega kill coming from Nuvaria. The snipes coming in as the appraisal's raft being used on to get the creep here. Not a good sign. Okay, the turtle coming in. Leo X trying to go for more, but he will be forced to back off. The Granger's damage is there. He might be able to do much, but look at Fredrin trying to go in for the Florinia as he might be taking down Leo X, but he survives for now. Okay, Royal Manipur, they are doing their work really well.
You know what? I think he's unusually high on farm, that Granger, because right now he's just enjoying going left and right, around the map, and that's exactly what that's exactly what you have to do right now. He has enough farm already to spam at least what you call it? Oh my goodness, I forgot the skill name for it. Oh my goodness me, what the heck? He's gonna be able to, he's gonna be able to spam his Rhapsody for like quite a while as well. Look at CC!
Oh, look at
he's locking down CC at once as well, and I don't think that CC is gonna be enough. He did that and is able to get them back, but I don't think he's not. If that is,
oh, look at Elite the Beast.
There.
Oh, look at Elite the Beast. Slowly being taken down. Okay, a good team fight from the side of Team Royal Manipur. Ricardo, Team Royal Manipur, they are winning. Oh, never mind, look at that, the Granger coming in, gets the kill on the Atlas. He was melted down by the time I saw him. His HP dropped below 10 and he was taken down with the Piercer, I suppose. Okay, look at Fredrin trying to go in for the red buff.
The only way to get back at them is going to be in the late game, and it's not looking pretty. They have really strong late gamers. Even CC is one hell of a late gamer, and the fact that her War Axe stacks does not help with the fact that she's gonna heal and deal, the true damage at the same time. It's not really possible to escape her as well, because the moment she has her full stack, she has increased her vamp and movement speed as well. So that's you're not gonna get away from her at all. And it looks like the fight might be going on once again.
Yes, look at that. We can see Unleash the Beast being used up. Leo X has been the one taken down. Look at the battle link, but no follow-up for now. As Xbox, his elite, what do we call it, the last insanity, he did not even get to use it. He was literally melted down even before his blast got the chance to charge up the damage here. The third is falling left and right. We can see Granger harassing the Atlas really brutally here. The Raffinity is going to be one hell of a nuisance for the side of Team Waku here. Waku, look at the last insanity coming in. Might take down either Florin here, but she flickers out, saves her life for now. As the side of Team Royal Manipur, they are using the resources, they are using the spells, they are using the skills really wisely, as Novaria just using her meteors to just save up the time for the tank to give out the visions here. So that's a good sign coming from the side of Team Royal Manipur. They are going high on those macro games here, but Granger going 1v2, 1v3 to be exact, taking out the Varaga armor from Xborg here. Not a good sign for the side of Team Waku, as their EXP is being melted down even before he's able to use up those kills. And look at the meteor connecting once again. The Lord will be taken down by the side of Team Royal Manipur, really uncontested maybe.
You know what? But I have to say, Jeff, the thing is, they're when you're playing jungle here, just like Momo's here, the thing is, what people don't really understand is that just because you're jungle, you shouldn't get all the kills. You should focus on kills. The more focus is going to be that you're going to be focusing on the turrets and the objectives, the turtles, lords. You're gonna be wanting to make that distraction that he needs. And look at that. Just look at Momo. They're fighting here and he's already trying to make a distraction over there so that they're gonna be...
Look at that Granger, that Sonata, the snipe, GG's. Okay, Crooks, you are quite confused in the chat. Let me tell you what we do in the stream, okay? Since I'm one of the oldest member to be exact, since I am here since their first tournament. Okay, Crooks, let me tell you. Every single number they have, like for example, currently the views are 48. We just add up a K. We just add up 1,000 on the last year to make it. It's just a coping mechanism, for us to feel happy. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But look at that. We can see the last. Unleash the Beast coming in with the Xbox coming in with the last. Will be coming. There will be the snipe coming in from the Granger as well as the Novaria. But Granger being faster gets the kill with the Piercer here. But only Momo was taken down. Not a good sign, as the Lord will be coming in. Will be clear really peacefully here. Atlas trying to go in for the battle link. Not a good sign, as they come in. The top lane might be taken down. But look at CC going in, man. The Avengers being popped up here. The second skill. No one able to catch CC so easily, as CC coming in with the yo-yo here. And Atlas coming in, but look kill right before Atlas steps on the fountain. And look at the Xbox, man. Literally he came out and he was taken down in no time. Oh, the Novaria's damage almost taken down. He was again. Wait, not a good sign for the side of Team Waku here, as Novaria is also fed. The last insanity being used up to clear the minions. Okay, the game is coming to an end, as the kill coming in with the Sky Piercer. Tanks are being melted down. Even the squishies are not standing. I mean, like, squishy should not be able to stand up, but the tanks are being taken down in no time. Look at that snipe from the Novaria. The snipe is exactly on the point. Look at Atlas going in with the perfect match. He might use up his... Okay, he does not have the flicker to be getting in the battle link. As he comes in, gets the battle link. The Granger is marked up. And he coming in. The Godlike coming in on the hands of Granger. Yep, and there comes the shutdown from Leo X. Finally, but the Beast coming in. Gets the kill. Brody has been taken down. Xbox dropped really low. His shield has been broken down, and there comes the kill. It is falling to an end here. CC trying to defend the base as much as he can, but he will not be able to double kill, falling on the hands of Lucas here. The game comes to an end. Royal Manipur with that orthodox pick here going in, secures the win, comes back to the second round here. They managed to come back a really brutal way to come in and secure the win here. Team Royal Manipur, GG's on the draft as well as the gameplay you just showed us there.
Yo, Jeff, I gotta say, it's so fun watching Royal Manipur, because look, the side of Waku really made a mistake with that Xborg pick. That's one thing, but the fact that they were able to make do with, or whatever they had, I think maybe they just wanted to troll them out a little bit with the fact that you pick a freaking Lucas in this season. Like, only crazy people are gonna be willing to do that, and they're crazy enough to show that Lucas is still here. He's never forgotten. You just need to have the right teammates with you in order to play him better, and that is exactly what they've shown here. Granger, a wonderful farm from the early game, got the Hunter Strike way too early, in my opinion, as well. And the Novaria, man, he was not missing anything at all if you think about it, right?
Exactly. The way Novaria was sniping with those meteors here. I mean, they just saw the damage though, to be exact. The way she just literally sniped and deleted the HP even from the tanks, that's already insane coming in. And we cannot ignore Granger. His Raffini was showing us the
Mhm.
things we should not have seen. The way he was literally killing the side of team. Waku here, they stood
Mhm.
no chance. The way the time they
Exactly.
tried to fight back, they were melted down. They were shown their place that you guys do not belong against us. You guys should just fall back once again, stay inside the base. That's all you guys can do for now. That's the exact attitude that Team Royal Manipur came in, and they showed us that they can do a lot of thing and the damage coming in from Novaria. Man, once again, shout out to her.
Exactly.
The way she played Team Royal Manipur. You guys got the well-deserved assurance on the round two here. But then again, guys,
Mhm.
you guys are watching the Autumn Championship. This is just the second game. There are much more crazy games coming up ahead. And this is the
Exactly.
NEOT bringing you guys the Autumn Championship, the land tournament with a prize pool of 1 lakh rupees and 90k diamonds for the top 32 teams. We'll be taking our leave in the casters deck. It's your homeboy Jeff. Coming alongside me, we have Ricardo taking our leave. Peace out.
We'd go to bed in my arms, you're safe and sound, without a threat, and I can't wait to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. Don't know any roads that lead us back home, and I don't know any roads that lead us back home. Our lips, they tasted like those cigarettes, staring at the moon. We'd go to bed in my arms, you're safe and sound, without a threat, and I can't wait to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. If we sail a little bit high, a little bit low, a little bit high, a little bit low, a little bit high, a little bit low, a little bit high, a little bit low. I don't know any roads that lead us back home, and I don't know any roads that lead us back home. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? I need us to be.
Okay. Welcome everyone. This is the Autumn Land Championship wildcard round of first round wildcards, and this is the second day of the wildcard. And this is Ichijo, also known as Moses, in the caster's desk today with Crucifix here. How are you doing, Crucifix?
I'm doing all fine. I'm doing all good. Ichigo. I mean, Ichijo. Ichigo is from.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, it's
sorry.
the
I got confused with the Bleach, character. Ichijo.
yeah,
I'll just call you Moses, my G.
yeah. That works. That works. So, anyways, I think this is our first match ever since you entered the casting and the ML community, right? doing this thing together.
Yes, sir. This is the first match that we both will be doing together, and I'm actually kind of excited. I think the teams are the favorite in Armageddon Esports. Right now, I think in the chat section, we're going to see Yuri pop out of there and just start supporting her babies. Am I right?
So this is a very fun match. I mean, this is going to be a really fun match because Armageddon Esports, I believe we already have known them for like what, last year they were already playing in our tournaments and they were winning at least till the top 10 or top 15 spots. They were also known as eliminators, I believe, which is very weird that they have come down to the wildcard round here.
Surprisingly, I'll be very honest with you. These guys have a lot of potential. They got a lot of skill. They've got the macros in check too. I'm surprised that they're in the wild card.
Yep. I mean, but I have no idea about the favorite. Have you ever come across them in any of the esports that is going on right now?
To me,
I mean, I'll be very honest with you. Armageddon Esports goes for the most, uncommon picks. I see the, assassin picks mostly going with maybe the Lancelot and everything is kind of like a very common, occurrence for them. But then again, I think they actually use the utility pretty well. I think their whole lineup actually just works around, the mage mostly. What do you call it? Oh, I forgot his name. I think Ryota. I think
Yeah,
he's the
Ryota
one who
is
actually.
I will choose my
I think he's the one who actually, engages in the fights and makes, the plays that mostly, occur to,
butterflies
how do I put
born
it?
by thy
Make the
wish,
team actually win a
guided
fight. I
by
think he's the
lantern's
win
light.
condition in most cases. But then again, you can't really talk about the rest of the team of Armageddon without. Oh wait, you can't really talk about Armageddon without the rest of the team. They're all top notch.
Yeah, and right now we are back into the draft phase. We're already seeing a 1-1 ban coming up from Armageddon along with Lucian. And we have our Lord Baksha as well as, I am not really sure, is that Grok?
That's glue, I think. Yeah, it's a sticky little. No, not little.
Oh.
It's a big man actually. But a bunch of little men actually forming together to become a big pile of glue that nobody really actually wants to step on because that's going to be sticky. And then once you actually do that, you're probably going to have to ditch your shoes and then end up walking barefoot because obviously glue is not something that you want to step on.
Should petals fall?
That's a really good mistake from your side, Chris. But I think these are very meta plans that we are looking at. I don't think so that they are targeting specifically players right now.
I don't think they're actually targeting any specific players. We've got the Boxia, obviously a very reasonable band, and now you actually have the opportunity to pick up all the healers and all the utility, utility sustain heroes, like maybe Terizla or something like that, but nobody picks Terizla anymore. Again, a lot of utility heroes actually have sustain in their comps too, so I think it's actually a valid ban because obviously Boxia in the roam or jungle positions is going to be a very dangerous threat, especially in the early game because of his roaming potential. And glue, we don't really need to talk about him. He can just grab onto you and then make your life a living hell because your teammates might actually attack you and you take damage for it. Instead, team the favorite go for the Lapu Lapu pick as their first pick. Open hero taken. You got the CC open. I think Armageddon might actually go for that one.
I think if you remember the match before in the round one, you remember Lapu Lapu. I think it was in your match where you saw the Lapu Lapu take on 1v5 and get the Savage.
Yes, sir. That was
That was an
absolutely
interesting
bonkers, dude.
Yeah, exactly. But right now, the team Armageddon is still thinking about what to pick on. But let's go into the poll right now. We have 85% of voters for Armageddon.
Experience the
Basically, the favorite
euphony of
right now is not
suffering.
the favorite of the viewers at the moment.
Oh man, I mean, talking about the viewers, I've got a few of the chats coming in. They're rolling out. We've got, some talking about Bloodlines getting opportunities. Give us some jobs too. I mean, do the work. Well, help the stream up. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share to your friends. Get them in on the channel. And obviously, of course, we've got only 14 viewers. Am I right, Moses? We need more support.
We have 14,000 viewers right now joining us right now.
14,000.
I think you need to know the inside jokes. I think you just
My
got to be
bad,
in
my
the chat
bad.
section.
My bad, my bad. I mean, yes, but we will actually benefit from any kind of support from both of everybody, and both of the teams are actually just going through their picks right now. We've got Zacian and Harriet from the side of the favorite. I think it's valid. I think the Lapu Lapu
I am
engaging with
not the only
Phoenix
one
Descent is
bound
actually a
by
good
these
idea, and
chains.
Zaman Force is going to be a problem. Oh, look at that! Zaman Force might actually be the favor team, the favorite, because Phobius gets picked onto the EXP lane.
I mean, the team that is focusing. I mean, Soviets against the Harriet. That's a really good counter, I believe. With if
Definitely.
the team favorite, I don't think that the favorite can go for Esmeralda at this point right now.
No, they can't actually. But obviously, we've got the Lapu Lapu, and also that's the only hero that Gatok Gacha counters at this point of the drafting. We've got the first drafting phase done and the first banning phase done. We're in the second banning phase, and the first ban from the side of Team Armageddon is going to be the Hayabusa. I think that's a reasonable ban, don't you? What about you?
That's a really reasonable ban because looking at the current lineup from the favorite, I think we are only missing Hyper and Roamer right now, and Lapu Lapu there to take down the back line or even tank for the Zichan and Harriet. I think that's a really good ban
They
to
call me a hero
True.
ensure that
because I
the
saved
backline
my
is
nation from
safe
falling
enough.
apart.
But there's a Yuzunshin ban coming up as well.
We got some predictions, dude. There is Sinner in the chat section saying, YSS, where is the YSS? And we've got him getting banned off, Sinner. I think that actually, answers your question.
Yep, yep. Anyways, the last ban from the Armageddon is going to come up pretty soon here. And right now, I want to shout out to all the viewers who are watching us, taking out your precious time to watch this Autumn Land Championship. I hope that you guys are sharing all the stream to your friends and family. And we hope to reach 50,000 viewers tonight itself. And so that Crucifix can also have a fan base forward from this tournament as well.
I mean, hey, I'm not really the type to actually have a fan base. I don't really think, having fans actually, changes anything to me, actually, because in the end of the day, I'm not a streamer. I'm not, somebody who's actually out there to actually, get a fan base. But then again, I appreciate the support in the chat, in this tournament stream, of course. We actually would love it. So, guys, get your friends in on the action. 21,000 views. I think that's not enough for us right now.
Yep, I think Armageddon Esports just missed out their ban probably.
Oh, did they? Oh, they
Yep,
missed out the ban.
that's a very interesting take there. Are they flexing it or was that technical issue?
I harness it.
I probably think that they're actually just slow on them. They were like trying to decide whether they want to actually ban the Fredrin, maybe some other utility mage. But then again, a utility mage was picked from the side of team favorite. I can't really be sure about what they actually wanted to ban. I think maybe the hyper position, but then again, we've got the Hayabusa already banned. Maybe they actually just wanted to flex it. You're right.
Oh, I didn't see that. We have a Selena coming up here from the Armageddon Esports alongside Phobius, Granger, and Garot Kacha. Do you think that's a good lineup right there?
I'd be very honest with you. You got two linear skill-based heroes. You got Granger, who actually uses Rhapsody, and also Death Sonata. You've got Selena, who uses the Abyssal Arrow. I think it's two linear heroes that actually might, be a win condition for this side of team. Armageddon Esports, again, it's a good utility mage in, mid lane, of course. It's not going to be in the role position because we've got Data and Armageddon Esports, so we can always assume that Selena is going to go to the mid lane, and I think right now we've got a Hylos, we've got a Zacian. I think their pressure also actually lines up against Armageddon right now because the linear is kind of their thing going on right now.
I think the pick of the Hylos is really going to change the game right here because this is going to mean that they are focusing more on the aggressive side of the gameplay. I mean, after looking at Xbox, I thought, yeah, this might be going to an aggressive gameplay, but the Hylos confirms it. And especially having Hyatt in your team, I believe that's a really good lineup for you to be very aggressive in the early game as well.
Definitely, dude. But then again, you have to mention the fact that, Hylos and Export can actually, do a big combo. You got the slow from the Hylos and also the movement speed increase from the Zacian's ultimate, the Phoenix Descent, and the glorious pathway from Hylos' ultimate. So Export's Last Insanity is going to be dangerous. It's going to be a big bang when Export. side of Team Armageddon Esports. It's the Suyu on their side. I think he's been a little on and off lately. I think the early snowball is his win condition. Again, it's not the best pick, but then again, this guy has potential. If you get the early snowball, which you can probably, especially with a Selena on your team, and you got the Granger for the late game, insurance. I think it's actually valid, but is it going to work out for Armageddon Esports, especially with that Suyu being there?
Oh, I didn't notice that Ryota is the one playing Selena here. So if Crucifix, if you don't really know, Ryota has been one of the best mages in our community since we began, and I think he's going to showcase a very good gameplay of Selena as well today.
Definitely, dude. This guy is a game maker. He's a playmaker. He makes a and it's actually kind of using as well. But to be honest, I think if Selena is going to have a hard time against the Hylos trying to engage on the back line. That's the only concern I have.
Yep. Anyways, guys, this is the Autumn Land Championship. This is the first wildcard rounds, and this is the day 2. And we are currently looking at the match between the favorite versus the Armageddon. The favorite is going to be in your blue team and Armageddon in your red team. And with me, I am joined by Crucifix here on the casters deck. And anyways, take it ahead, Crucifix.
Oh, we've got Zaza in the EXP lane. I think he's trying to fight up Phobius. I think it's not going to actually make any sense if both of them start punching each other and regenerating health by just attacking minions. So I think it's actually just going to be a valid, crash out in the top side of the map. But then again, we've got a lot of pressure on the Litho side. I think Hylos is looking for an engage, but the Abyss Trap slows him down. Selena secures the Litho Wanderer early on, allowing herself to actually get a little bit ahead of Zacian, which is important, especially knowing the fact that, Ryota is going to be making the plays. And look at that, we've got the gold lane, and we've got Etho actually taking a ton of damage, but then again, Arieth is not going to actually take the loss here. Not at all.
But I think the top lane, yeah, look at the top lane. I was actually looking at the mini-map and I was wondering what is happening in the top lane. Oh, look at that. Oh, we're going to see already Abyssal Arrow coming in from Selena. Oh, is that going to be a first blood here? Ryota takes down the first blood. Zaza goes down here. Oh my goodness, Crucifix. This is just 1 minute and we're already looking at a first blood.
But Suyu didn't get the assist on that one. I'll be very... Suyu is right now taking the gold tower, and look at bot lane. I think Ito is going to be in a lot of problems if Hylos connects that low in order, but he does not. And I think it's going to be fair if they actually play it a little safe. I think right now with Josie in the top side, they're not going to actually, have any issues with taking down the turtle. We've got Zaza low on HP again after just returning back. Okay, Abyssal Arrow does not actually connect. And we've got both, the mid laner and the EXP laner on level 4. We've got the first engage. Zozu jumps in. I think Min0 is actually going to take up a lot of damage. Firaga armor's gone down. Now is Rin 0 out of the play. We've got the AOG, and it's going to connect onto the Hylos and Revitalize being used. And there goes. Okay, we do not see anything. That's too bad, actually. Zaza is actually low on HP. I thought there was going to be a turnaround from the side of Team Favorites, but it's not going to happen. Oh, we've got Paul taking him down, and we've got him jumping twice. An NBA slam dunk onto Zacian, taking him down. Kurkure is actually just plastic, ready to be taken apart.
The Team Armageddon is actually focusing on the objective right now. I mean, they even got the kill, they even got the objective. That was a very huge dub for the Team Armageddon, and especially noticing that Garud Gacha was able to use that ultimate at the precise moment to capture at least Kurkure and Dimebag in that turtle fight. That was really interesting, right?
I absolutely agree with you. I think that Zaza is actually kind of like low and behold moment. He's absolutely taking a lot of L's in the top side. He's died around 2 times now, which is not good, especially as a Lapu Lapu. You barely actually die in the early game as a Lapu Lapu, but this guy is absolutely getting shredded by the side of Team Armageddon and their macro plays. Selena is absolutely on point every single time. There goes the arrow, actually finding the target. We've got Dimebag actually kind of like trying to disengage, but I think that's not going to be the best course of action. We've got the arrow going in. I think there's not going to be much happening.
Oh, there goes the arrow.
And the ultimate from Zacian. We've got this man force actually keeping Harriet alive with all the shields and everything, but Armageddon do not decide to take that fight. Revitalize, keeping Etho alive. We've got Josie jumping back into the action. AOG connecting onto the back line. And I was absolutely crazy with the glorious pathway, but no kills found except for maybe Fame because AOG was a little too far out. We've got right now Min is taking a lot of unnecessary damage, and also okay, we've got Hylos getting taken down too. Mega kill for the guy who actually came from the top side, and Etho single-handedly avoiding all of Lafu Lafu's skills and making sure Lafu Lafu goes down too. Double kill. We've got Selena going to the back line, making sure that at least one more kill will be secured. Harriet going down, and right now we've got Zacian using the flicker and escaping in the brink of at the brink of that she's able to survive there. I think that was absolutely crazy.
Damn, man. I mean, the escape coming in from Granger, that was such a beautiful escape. I think that's a highlight moment if we can capture that down into the later stages of the social media thing. But right now we're looking at the turtle already spawning back onto the map, and seems like Armageddon is already ready to gank on the Xbox right here. Look at that.
No Faraga armor. He's supposed to actually be a little more cautious right now, especially with the gap that Team Armageddon have actually placed on, Team Favor. They're having no chance whatsoever. Selena kind of low. I think she's not going to back down right now. Of course, we've got Hylos taking a ton of damage from Paul, who is absolutely devastating. But Etho gets the kill on Kukure, making sure Plastic is going to stay Plastic. Not going to survive for too long. We've got right now Zaza on Ryota, but then again, he's going to change targets, try to go on Etho, but then Fame is here to protect his marksman. Good positioning from the side of Team Armageddon.
The fact that Zaza is not ready to go forward to that turtle is kind of I mean, like it's a very intimidating fight for the favorite to fight against. And according to the placement and the positioning of this team, the way the roamer and the frontliner are actually supporting their backline so well. And look at that, once again, Paul in the backline, I mean bottom lane, fighting against Xbox and Dimeback there. But anyway, oh, look at that.
We've got the glorious pathway, but okay, I think Kukure is able to escape from that, whole shenanigans that Team Armageddon were playing. But the taunt righteously finds its way, makes sure the Faraga armor is down, and we've got the Chrono dashes making a big problem. AOG used defensively to actually escape from that whole, cluster of absolute chaos. And we've got the backline being absolutely tormented by Phobius. Phobius, though, he's absolutely crazy, making sure that Hylos and Zaza go down for the count. We've got Granger, though. He's not going to be able to find the kill. Etho is absolutely right now. He's got the, Sky Piercer. He's got the damage, especially with the lead right now that Armageddon have. It's a 1-10, and it's almost, I think it's around 7,000 gold gap for the side of Team Armageddon. They're absolutely winning this.
Oh, look at that. Paul coming in, trying to find that kill on Xbox, but he will be able to manage. I mean, he will be able to survive that. And it looks like the Team Armageddon is going to take away that purple buff. And look at that Abyssal Arrow sneaking up onto Zaza.
Bot lane. Bot lane.
I think we're going to have some action in the bottom lane right now. Etho trying to find the kill on Zishan here.
Oh, and then the taunt is not there to actually save Josie. And then we've got the AOG, AOG actually missing. But then again, the glorious pathway finding its way home to actually find Etho and put him in a precarious situation, allowing himself to escape, but at the cost of losing his tank. We've got no Death Sonatas connecting, so no damage is dealt as of right now. We've got Etho in a very precarious situation, and I think he's actually overextending. He might get caught just any moment soon. The AOG, not the AOG, the brave fighter is there on Zaza, but he decides to not actually follow up. But now he decides to follow up when Hylos' Law and Order is now on cooldown. But bot lane, we've got Harriet actually trying to take down Phobius, but to no avail. He's not at all taking any damage, and it's only Min is mean that's taking a ton of damage. I think it's actually Paul is mean right now.
Yeah, and according to the, since the match is slowing down quite a bit. Oh, look at that Abyssal Arrow. Oh, it almost connected down there to Xbox, but it will be missing him. And coming back into the match right now, quite slowed down. It is going to be the first Lord that is bounding onto the map here, and I think we might be able to see the first push coming in here from the Armageddon, like a really serious push into the mid lane. Oh, there's the glorious pathway from Hylos, and looks like we're gonna see Dimeback trying to find that right moment to fight against the Armageddon to try and make the opportunity for the team favorite to get that Lord, but it seems like it's not going to be a fight there.
I think right now, with the case of how things are going, Etho getting the kill on Kukure, it's going to be a problem if they want to take the Lord. And look at that, mid tier 2 is also going to get taken down, and that's a ton of damage, especially knowing the fact that Firaga armor procs, for Skypiercer when it actually connects and hits, and we've got the Holy Shield in the mid lane going down. I think there's no chance that Team Favorite might actually just win this. There is absolutely no way they can actually come back from this kind of gap.
The gold gap is already 9,000 gold gap, so I think I would like to agree with you on that, Crucifix, but let's not lose hope. Who knows, they might be able to overthrow it, because one single mistake in the later stage of the game and the game might be overturned. But right now we can just go into the comments section there, and we can look at a lot of engagement coming in here from Ganesh and everyone. And I want to give a shout out to Lanu as well. Shout out to William and Ganesh for supporting so much in the stream. We're really close to hitting that 50,000 viewers. So guys, do share the stream. And yeah. Oh, look at that! Another fight coming in here, Crucifix.
I don't think so. I think the Selena's Abyssal Arrow at this point of the game, it's only to get vision on where the enemies are. It's such a good utility spell, and I think Selena's using it very well. Ryota is absolutely busted on the mid lane, and I think he should be nerfed. But then again, back to the Lord, we've got Team Armageddon asserting the dominance that they've been putting up since the early game into the late stages of the game, getting the first Lord of the match, making sure they're not making any stupid plays. But there goes Phobius, but the Phoenix Descent actually stuns him. He's going to go in more, and I think he's going to use the Venture Crown to stay alive. But look at the AOG connecting. Zaman Force is not going to be available for Harriet, but there goes Ryota trying to actually get the kill. But there goes the shutdown, finally taking down Ryota after his domination with 3-1-7.
Ryota finally goes down there, but as you said, Crucifix, I don't really see a comeback coming in here, because the first Lord itself is putting in so much pressure, marking down the mid lane, and look at that, we're gonna see a skirmish taking place in the mid lane here. The blue team is trying the best to support, defend against Armageddon. What a beautiful match here right now, Crucifix.
The beautiful bait that Phobius and also, Gatot Kacha did, I think that was very, very well timed. I'd be very honest with you, at this point of the game, there is no chance that Team Favorite can actually, out macro Team Armageddon. There goes the stun for the Phobius, making sure that they actually do some damage. Etho gets the tower down, and I think right now the immortality being popped off is not going to be any problems. There goes Phobius trying to get Zaza down again, but there's a lot of pressure on the side lanes. Of course, the towers in the tier 3 towers are not going to survive any longer if there's not going to be any retaliation from Team Favorite.
I think the Team Armageddon has to wait for another Lord here to finally get that push. Oh, we're gonna see a glorious pathway coming in from Diamondback.
I don't think so. I don't think they need a new Lord. Etho gets the kill on Kukure, and they're following up. We've got Paul getting taken down, but we've got Dame getting taken out too. Hylos out. We've got Zaza also getting taken out for his outrage against, Paul, of course. And also Josie getting the kill on Min is Mean. And now that's going to be the last member of the Team Favorite to actually be alive. But he's also going to get taken out by the Dead Sonata. AOG just a taunt. And there goes the minions trying to actually, destroy the base. While the rest of the Team Armageddon just chill out and spam the recalls, dude. That is absolutely brutal.
Victory!
That was actually a very dominated match coming in here from the Armageddon. And did you notice that last sneaky Abyssal Arrow hitting up on that Xbox while he was trying his best to escape?
Oh no, man, that was just sad. Again, there are two conditions that Xborg needs to remember. Everyone needs to be afraid of you, and if at all they're not, if they take down your Firaga armor, especially with, maybe Skypiercer, which actually, procs when your Firaga armor is low on HP, and it actually takes you out, I think that's actually something that you need to remember. Because if your Firaga armor is destroyed during your ultimate, the Last Insanity, then you will only do 50% of the damage. And the second thing is, you're not immortal when you have a Firaga armor. It can also be procced and taken out with Skypiercer. It actually affects, Firaga armor too. It's actually a separate health bar. So I think Xborg is not a valid jungler, brother.
I think Xbox was a good pick here against Phobius, but I don't see any other advantage against any other hero, especially considering that you have Ito on that Granger as the backline, who can actually shoot you down from a distance. That is safe enough for you to fight.
I completely agree. And the fact that you have to keep, Ozation and also Hylos together in a linear line makes them a very easy target for maybe Etho and Ryota to actually just pick them off. And I think, the Celestial Armament, the passive of Zacian, is not going to keep her alive for far too long, especially against tanky frontliners like maybe Phobius and Gatok Catcher. They can just easily proc the passive out just so that the backline can take you out. And even if you don't actually proc the passive, Selena does not need to be the one taking care of Kukure. It could be Etho actually taking her down with the Dead Sonata, which is reasonable enough. You don't really need to put that much effort into actually, taking her down. Again, they didn't have any damage early on. I think maybe the export could have actually worked out, in terms of damage. But against the Selena, what can you do?
Yeah, I totally agree. But look at the poll coming in from the viewers, Crucifix. We're going to see a 93% of votes for Armageddon Esports. And this time around, we're going to see that the viewers are very much correct in this prediction.
Absolutely, my friend. I think right now, as the game actually just unfolded in front of us, Armageddon Esports just showed us what it means to actually have 40% of the match being decided only in the draft and 60% in your macros, your execution, and the way you play the game. These guys are absolutely busted, and I think all of them need a nerf.
I totally agree with you on that. As I said, Armageddon has been a old player in our community, and I think this is really interesting for me to see that Armageddon is still playing so strong. And I think they were defeated by an upcoming team, which is also very interesting because that means they might match up again in the second round, which will be very interesting to watch. But anyways, Crucifix, we will be taking a short break here, and I want to remind all the viewers that please do stay connected on the stream, and we will be back in around 10 minutes waiting for the next match. Yeah.
so fast, all tied up like a captive. I'm up to you. Used to pay to my love life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. You're stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. You're stronger. Silent nights recalling you, a souvenir of what it could be. Pieces of my mind are yours. I forgot the parts I'm missing. I pretend that we are okay, like nothing's ever broken. And I pretend that we are dancing, like the nights are never ending. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. We got millions of reasons.
Hello, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Autumn Land Championship powered by NEOT in collaboration with Roots Official. We are right now heading into the wildcard stage, day number 2, and this is the match number 4, if I'm not wrong. Yes, this is the match number 4 of tonight. And we are heading into the game. It's between Team Iron Fist versus Team Daddy here. Okay, these are the daddies who are here to show their skills, to show their obvious gameplay in our Autumn Land Championship. Thank you so much for the beautiful production, obviously the beautiful assets we are right now seeing is from our production. So thank you so much to all the organizers and the production who are working relentlessly backdoor to produce this tournament in a big way, in a best way possible. And thank you so much to our lovely audiences as well. I love you guys because you guys are always there for us, supporting us every time in online phase, and I hope you will also be there in the LAN tournament as well, because this is not just an online phase tournament, it will be a LAN at Guwahati, Assam. I want all of you to give your attendance in Guwahati LAN and support your teams and embrace the esports of MOBA community. Thank you so much for that thing, as well as in the casting deck, it's your boy STZ, and with me, none other than my co-caster is my friend Sinji. Hello, Sinji. It's been a long time. If I'm not wrong, the last time was in MOBA 5v5 Screams. Now we are back in NEOT for the first time in Autumn Land Championship. How are you feeling?
It's been a while casting with you, STG. So yeah, I'm really excited. Like I guess I'm gonna leave your game just like before, but okay, never mind. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be there for the whole match today. So yeah, it's gonna be really interesting because both the teams are new here. I've never seen them before. It's Team Iron Fist versus Daddy here. So yeah, let's see if Team Iron Fist can use their Iron Fist and punch Daddy here, or yeah, Daddy here can become the daddy of the match. So yeah, let's see, isn't it, STG?
Of course, daddy of the match, Sugar Daddy or Salt Daddy, I don't know, but Daddy here are banning out the obvious Alucard. This is kind of a, you can say, rank bans going in. Kagura, Alucard, maybe a respect towards the player from the teams. But now the last ban coming in from the side of Iron Fist, I hope they'll be banning out a jungler because a lot of S tier and double S tier jungles are open right now with Ishan Shin and okay.
I am the
you can see a Louis going to be banned out by the side of Daddy.
Jeez,
Let's
bro.
go.
Okay.
There was something we rarely get to see in the banning phase, like Mia. Oh my god, Alucard. Okay, like Iron Fist be like, Daddy here is banning Alucard. We gonna ban her girlfriend as well. Both the couples will be in the banning section. That might be, but okay. Kufra, Kagura, Iritel, Louis are they got banned as well. And yeah, to be honest, Kagura these days it's really working. The burst damage is there, and yeah, Iritel as well. After completing the Wind Talker, Berserker's Fury, Haze Claw, and the special item Malefic Gun, yeah, Iritel is really amazing. The damage she deals is really amazing. But okay, the teleportation lady is there as well. Louis, the banning phase, and Yakufra with the tyrant jump. With assault, that's pretty good. But okay, Joy getting picked by the side of Team Iron Fist, and yeah, obvious to counter him, and yeah, Lady with the feather strike as well onto the side of Daddy here. So STG, what do you think about this picks?
Yeah, I feel like Daddy here are going for a good picks. The phase of the picking phase, which is I'm not into it. I don't like this thing because you could have gone for some other trade other than this Atlas, but you are just picking it up every time I'm seeing you. Joy is there as well for the, you can say as the assassin, but it is outdated. If you are the jungler, I'm also a jungler. We don't play the Joy right now.
Absolutely.
It is dangerous. But now
STG.
Joy is not having that much, spike. Yep.
Two junglers in the caster's deck, isn't it? But okay,
Yeah.
I'm a part-time goal laner as well. But okay, Atlas getting picked, and yeah, Sicilian as well by the side of Team Iron Fist. I don't know what they are cooking right now because Atlas and Sicilian, that combo, I've just seen them in the peak, I guess. When I was in Epic a few days ago, like 80 days ago. But
Yeah.
okay, Lancelot is there onto the side of Team Daddy here. Okay, finally the double S tier jungler is here, and yeah, YSS, Yu Shanshin, and yeah, Beatrix will be banned from the side of Team Iron Fist, and yeah, Yu Shinshin from the side of Team Daddy here.
It's obvious that they're gonna ban this out, the goal laners, because both of the sides haven't picked their goal laners yet. But banning out Ishan Shin, I was not, sure about it. They got the Joy. Why are you banning out the jungler? They already have the jungler. Or are you thinking that Joy is going into the EXP? I don't feel so. I mean, Joy into the EXP right now is not at all a good choice. It is in
Bro,
the jungle. Okay, I mean, if you're Van Satoru from Sacred Shrine, you can actually, take on the game with the Joy. But it's very
okay, like
hard to
even if they
Joy. You
try
know
to
why?
go with that Joy EXP, do you think it will work? Because this Mobius is there, man. He'll just interrupt your dash and you'll be there in seconds. But okay, Lapu Lapu with the bravest fighter is getting banned there, and yeah, Glue as well. There won't be any grab on the
Oh my
side of
goodness,
it.
look
But
at that.
okay, clean by the side of Team Daddy here, STG, and yeah, Minzitar has been picked as well. I guess Team Iron Fist is completely trying to counter that Lancelot
Obvious.
boyfriend the whole it
Obvious
here.
as well. If you'll see, it will counter the Phobius as well. 1v1, Mincy actually getting a win against the Phobius. And the Lancelot will have a lot of problem because of the King's Ult. So right now, Team Iron Fist is having a mid-draft, you can say. They're going for the counter. They have a meta, but the ranked meta. They have an Atlas, which is not even in the A-tier, Roma. And they have a Sicilian, who is like not even in the scene right now in the mid lane. Okay, he gets the spike, but in the late game. I call him the mid lane Aldos, but because he got the spike, he got the stacks in the late game. So, I mean, if you're going for the late game, you can actually pull this game on. Oh my goodness, I can't see it.
Man,
I can't
that
see this
that's
thing which is happening here
cheap,
at
bro.
any OT Autumn Land Champions. How can you do it, guys? I mean, you're paying, you're giving entry fees to get onto this tournament, and you're going with a saber. I'm
Okay,
literally, this
that
draft is, I
there
mean,
might be
out
something
of my
awkward.
mind. They don't have a goal laner. They're going with a saber. And now there is a Clint already. Badang coming in. Lancelot there. Lancelot with a utility build. Forza with a Purify. Phobius with a Vengeance. I mean, saber for whom? They were for Vicky or for Astizi. I don't know why they went for the saber.
For Shinji, bro. S for Shinji, S for Saber. But okay. Okay. But I'm getting picked, the last pick from the side of Team Daddy here. So, okay, there is something good in the, roaming side. But okay, sorry to you all, guys. I was, quite busy with the draft. Now I'm gonna read your comments. So yeah, Ganesh, you were remembering me. Okay, thank you, bro. Thank you. Shinji might remember.
Fun
Okay,
is all that matters.
Knight. I don't get it, man. What do you mean by start the third impact? SG, do you get it? Like, what does he mean by
I'm
saying
going
third
to
impact?
the section. I was so into this draft, then I saw that this draft is gone. I mean, I don't want to see this draft anymore longer. I mean,
See,
this
bro.
draft from the side of Iron Fist is not actually an Iron Fist. It is actually a Barbie Fist, I will say, because look at the draft. They got the Saber guys. What's your thought on this
Okay,
Saber pick, my
they want
friends? I mean,
joy.
are you sure you guys even play this game? Do you pick Saber? Do you play Saber in a tournament in Risings, MOBA Risings? What do you play, guys? Caster mic
Okay,
is
like
glitching.
uh
Is my
uh
mic is
we,
bleaching?
we were
I'm
we
not.
were seeing joy in the drafting phase, right? It just turned out to be 1-1. Okay, 1-1 golden and Steamer in the jungle. Okay, let's see who wins. Because nowadays Lancelot players, they can easily sustain the ultimate of Saber there. Lancelot can just build up the Queen Wings and the Brute Force as well. So yeah, that's really good. But okay, right now we are in the land of dawn, guys. The match is between Team Iron Fist versus Daddy here, and yeah, in the caster deck, of course, it's me, annoying one. I mean, Shinji, and yeah, with me, I have the most talented, caster, from boys. So yeah, it's gonna be STG with me, isn't it, STG?
Thank you so much, bro. But I'm not the most talented. There are a lot of, casters in our community who are better than me. But I'll try my best to cope up with them. And hello, Numi, my friend, you're here. Kaise ho tum? Bahut din baad. It's been a long time, Numi. I mean, last time I think I was casting for your team, Renaissance. I saw you playing the Shin in the jungle. And,
Okay.
now
Hard
let's
impact.
in the game. As you can see, there is a potential gang coming in at the goal lane at this moment, and they got a 1-1 though. Okay, there is no Joy. There was a 1-1. That was a bluff. Joy, I mean, shown in the panel. It was actually the 1-1. So I feel like, okay, right now Iron Fist having a good goal lane.
There might be a chance for Saber. You know? Saber might get the early snowball if he just targets the ones he needs to. Just like, you know, Lancelot and the Flint for now. Because, you know, okay, look at there. Saber using his ult onto Parcel, but no, Parcel will be purifying it and will be escaping. You know, that's what I was saying. You have to target Lancelot and Flint because, you know, Parcel is there with her purify. So yeah, it won't affect her that much. But okay, right now, the first injured objective is here, guys. So yeah, SG, what do you think? Is it gonna be a free turtle for them? Because right now,
I'm contested one, but right now, look at that. That last swing there, but the retreat comes up by the Lancelot. There you go. It's a Feather Strike coming in. Phantom Execution in the point as well. In the meantime, the Sanguine Claws connected onto the Phobias. He gave a rotation there. Infernal Pursuit coming in as well. Inside the tier. Oh my goodness. Min Scissor with the kill there. Lancelot goes in. Managed to take a redemption onto the Min C. Saber comes up with the oh my goodness. He finds the kill onto the Parcel. Big Fist Crack comes in as well. Puncture onto the Saber. He's going back at a sliver of HP. He managed to do it. Battle links onto the two people, but then got down double for the Saber. In the meantime, Lancelot at an inch of health managed to goes back into the safer zone. What a start, guys. What a skirmish happened there with the 3-1 score with the unusual pick of Saber into the jungle. They managed to pull up 3 for 2.
you know, like I was saying, you know, like in the drafting phase itself, it might be a comfort pick, you know, like even if like you have good heroes in the meta right now. You know, Saber is not in the meta, but still, if you're comfortable with Saber, then it's really good. But okay, look at that Fist Crack coming in with the Feather Airstrike. But okay, 1-1 will be escaping with our second skill.
Look at that. Saber gonna be playing a sneaky picky game here. But you know what about the sneaky picky game? There's actually in the early stage you will have the fun, but what about the late game? But now the Saber going on to the Clint, but Clint goes back there to give him a little bit no pressure zone so that he will be farming up a little bit better than the 1-1 there. Crossbow tank mark will be soon there. Oh my goodness, it will be a ambush onto that Sicilian. He'll be taken out. Feather Strike comes in. Oh my goodness, battle links. 2 people just got down. A sliver of HP. 1-1 joins the team fight. He goes with a crossbow tank. Managed to take out the Padang there. Phobius will be taken down by the Atlas. Hidden Bush is going on by Yuena with the puncture onto nobody. Now at last going for the retaliation. We're not finding anybody at this point. Turtle spawned once again in the land of dawn. There you go. It's already started the turtle dance, and Lancelot not gonna contest it, but Saber is there. Lancelot can goes in and take on the turtle with the retreat. Yes, he's for the turtle there, and now he's going for the kill. Sanguine Claws comes in. Batfist as well. Feather Strike with no position. Better by the first shot there, but Slaver HP. Badang Master goes back. Flame Shot just comes in as well, but doesn't matter. Badang will still be safe. No casualties. Total being on. Now the puncture comes in, but the dice goes in there. No kills there.
Okay, that was a good retribution coming in by the Lancelot. You know, Lancelot is the hero. You know, it's really easy to retrieve with him alongside Akai as well. Akai is really good in the jungle. When you go with some utility jungle, like if you're a utility jungler, then yeah, I recommend you to go with Bashia, Fredrin, and Akai. These 3 heroes are the top priority picks for me in the jungle right now. I mean, if I'm a utility jungle, so. But okay, to be honest, Lancelot is really good.
Sinji, you know, Ganesh is thinking about the combo. Okay, before that, another fight comes in. But the Feather Strike in not a good place. The crossbow tanks managed to take down the first shot there. And now the Clint is bursting down the Atlas. And he was not aware of the Saber coming in. My goodness, the double will be secured by the 1-1. And he's going for the triple right now. Batfist already been on. A lot of damage on the Phobius. He managed to come back with a retaliation with the Infernal Pursuit at this point. Badenbeck comes in. He finds a kill on the Atlas. Saber goes back. He doesn't have an ult right now. Resources burn down. Kobe's got a kill, but 2 for 1 is the trade right now. And talking about Ganesh, he was thinking about the Mincy and Atlas combo. Let me tell you this thing. I mean, he's in the EXP lane. Other than the turrets falling down, the macro will be in a lead for Daddy here. They will actually go for that chain CC. But you know what about the chain CC? There is a thing, lacuna for the chain CC is the execution, the synergy. If it doesn't match, then it will not happening. Saber going on with his drink. Oh my goodness, he will be taken down. Feather Airstrike comes in. This time a lot of damage. Crossbow tank mark is there, but a 1-1 goes back. And look at the Badan. He's in an inch of HP, managed to escape back. Told you this, Sinji. The early game, you'll have a lot of spike with them. What about the late? What about the mid? The Lancelot in the mid game with the brute force will actually counter the Saber there.
Absolutely, man. Like, Lancelot, he, even if, like, in the early game, even if Lancelot gets countered with the, Saber, but, like, just see, okay, look there! 1-1 trying to get that kill onto Farsa, but, Clint will be taking her down. So, what was I saying? Yeah. Lancelot, he does get countered with the ult of Saber, but, once he's all found
now he was not aware of it. Fist goes in the in, and they will be taking out the Clint there. It's a 4-man strategy, trapping out the Clint on the bot side. My goodness, this is happening here, and now they'll be getting the cheer out from the bot section. What a way, guys. These guys are literally jeopardizing all the way for them. And Funnel Pursuit comes in. There you go, the cock. And it will be a cock for the Phobias. Because Mincy will be claiming the kill.
Oh, bro.
The Phobias.
Gosh, damn, bro. That was brutal, man. Like, STG be like, Phobias getting cock. Oh my god. Poor Phobias, I feel bad for him.
Of course, and now you can see that this is what going here. He is actually doing it. The Saber and the Co are actually managing to take down the team's Daddy here at this point. But look at that. The surprise attack comes in. The flicker comes up for the Mincy. Now he will be taken down easily. It's a killing spree. Feather Airstrike just on. The Feather will be connecting on. And the Sanguine Claws connected as well. The Clean managed to bust down the Atlas there. 2-man down already. Now they're going on to the 3rd man. Infernal Pursuit. Double will be secured by the Clint now. And he's going for a triple at this moment. Look at the look at the Saber. He's hiding in the bush at this point.
But the thing is, I have to say, like, if Clint gets 2 or 3 more kills, then yeah, he will be unstoppable, because it's really easy to stack up your Sky Piercer with the Clint, but okay, look at that, Bearers like popping in to make sure that the turret, tier 1 turret, gets destroyed off the top lane. But right now, team, still, even if like team Iron Fist are losing the fights, but still they are in the upper hand with the turrets and all. So yeah, they might get the upper hand in the late game as well, because they have 1-1. Sicilian and yeah, the combo of Mincy and Atlas, if it goes well, then yeah, it will be really good. But Lancelot, we don't know when Lancelot does the miracle. Lancelot is a miracle hero, man. I would just say that. Sometimes he just does the savage, and yeah, he takes the team for the victory. And yeah, if you're a jungler, you have to make, you have to do the miracles, like getting the lords, mega lord sometimes when your team is all losing. But okay, right now the first lord of the match is here, guys. So okay, Atlas trying to go in, but no, he will be coming back, because he knows if he goes in, it will be bad. But okay, he's trying to go in, but no, he will be pushed back. Okay, Atlas here.
Right now the puncture comes in there. Feather Airstrike as well. Sanguine Claws connected. Atlas going back, but it will be a mega kill for the Lancelot. Now he's going for a double at this moment. Can he go for it? 1-1 comes in from the back door. A shutdown on the Lancelot by the Mincy. Crossbow tank mark is on to the far side right now. Saber managed to take down the Badan. It's a double going on to the Phobias for the 1-1. And now the team managed to take a wipe out. Other than the Splint is surviving. The 4-man down, taking out the Lord. Team Iron Fist are back into the game. I was calling them the Barbie Fist, but this Barbie lineup, this Iron lineup is right now chewing down the daddies in this game so far.
Hey guys, like, Iron Fist, in the early game, like in the drafting phase, but oh my god, jeez, bro, I wasn't expecting that going like that, but okay,
it will be a pricey one, picking out the 1-1 in the team fight.
That was brutal, man. So yeah, I was saying, like, STG was against you guys with the draft, but okay, right now looking looking at your gameplay, he is onto your side, guys. So yeah, just take the victory and yeah, prove STG that yeah, you guys can win with the saber as well. But okay, right now we get to see Lancelot getting the gok again. But this time Sicilian will be the one giving him that gok. But okay, look at there. With the fizz break trying to come in, but no, fizz break won't be connected there.
Okay. Once again, the gok is there. Shut down onto the clean. Feather airstrike comes in. The position is too good. And of course, will be managing to take out the Mincy there. The team fight is going on. The skirmish, double on the Ceci. And now he's going for a triple, but the Fatalings comes in, capturing 2 people. The constant play has been happened. He's going back at this moment. Fish crack. Saber goes in. Take out the first line the moment. 1-1 finds a kill onto the Padang. 2-man down from the side of Daddy here as well. The crossbow tank mark is on. The Phobius will be taken down. It's a double for the Saber. He got the final blow there. There you go. The Clint comes back. It's the Lancelot going with the dive. The puncture comes in there, but he goes back as well. But look at that. The Atlas in a very bad HP. The Phantom execution into the action as well. The burst by the Clint is too much. Has to go back with 1-1 and the KO at this moment. They need to take up the second Lord to come back into the base to charge on to the Daddy here to take on the game and to go into the next round of Bottom Line Champions with wildcard.
Okay, that's really going insane. Like team Iron Fist, they are doing really very well. But okay, in the comment section we are getting to see. Okay, the host is saying like Vicky is cooking food. Okay, Vicky will be cooking food for all of us guys in the lantern, especially for STG, isn't it STG? Okay, look at that, Phantom coming in with the fist crack as well.
He got a lot of damage, but the cheer falls down in the mid. And now look at the ambush going on by one of the members from Iron Fist. They got the second tier as well. It's a push going on, a charge push in the mid side by the team Daddy here. The Daddies are here, and now the minions goes in. Might they pushing out the base as well? Saquin Claws connected. Feather airstrike comes in for the lane clearing at this point. They need to go back. They need to secure the Lord because the Lord is about to come in just 2 seconds in this game. Look at the 1-1 trying to split push away the minions from the top lane to get onto the wave. The editor. But that push, that charge push.
That was a good shot, SCG, that was a good shot by Badang. The fist break and the punch combo, that was good. And just look at his name, man. It's Keyboy. Bro be like, after getting that kill, bro be like, Mana Spicy Boy, Mana Miracle Boy, this is Keyboy. But okay, look at that. Crack coming in.
Look at the Keyboy movement going on there. The crossbow tank comes in as well. Now the fight going in. The skirm is happening there. Minster finds a kill on the Badang. Fursa falls down as well, but the Phobius going in with an infernal pursuit right now. In the meantime, Saxon goes connected. Sicilian falls down. A Saber with a wildcard entry with a Sky Piercer on the clean. He managed to take him down as well. Now Phobius goes in with a 4-member trapping down him as well. Oh my goodness, Mincy falls down in the meantime. Phobius finds a kill on the Atlas as well. In the sliver of HP, he will be managed to take a double on the 1-1 as well. Oh my goodness, only Saber being there. Oh, managed to recall back
What
to
was bad, bro?
Can he defend it out? Can he take up the Lord? Can he go for a clutch at this point?
Jeez, that was wild, like Phobius did a really good job there. But okay, look at there, Saber trying to be, a sneaky one, waiting for the right time to engage and get the Lord. Will he be able to get it? No, bro. Lancelot will be the one securing it and shut down on Saber as well. Mega kill from the Lancelot. Now that's the thing, man. When you have a Lancelot onto your opponent, then it's really like, it's really very hard to get the Lord, the objectives. But okay, look at that. Feathers are popping in. Minciter will be getting a kill on the Farsa there with the Gong. But okay, look at there. One more kill from 1-1 there with the crossbow tank there. Okay, Minciter will be getting one more kill. Sheesh, bro. 2 people surviving from both the sides. But okay, Minciter going for more. Lancelot getting hooked there. Oh, sheesh.
1-1 comes in with the full HP right now. The Lord infiltrating into the base with the chunky minions. In the meantime, the Clint is there to take up the base, but now resurrecting back in the game is the Saber. Clint needs to go back at this point because he is the one of the target for this Saber, and they managed to defend it out at the base. They need another Lord to come into the game at this moment to take on the Barton for themselves. But can they do it? That's the biggest question. What do you feel, Ganesh? What do you feel, it's me? What do you feel, Erase? Do you think Daddy here can make their comeback, or it will be Iron Fist taking on the Barton into the next round of the wildcard at the Autumn Land Championship?
Okay, Erase. Bro. When I look at Erase, I just remember anime. It was named as Erase. That was really very sad, very depressing. But okay, meanwhile, Minster got taken down with a twist right there. But okay. Oh my
Oh,
God.
the
Four
burst
plus
coming
trying
in
to
by the
go
same
in.
right. The Pro tank is on. Tankman goes connected, but that falls down in the hand of the 1-1. In the meantime, we're going to see that first time match to take down the Sicilian Feather strike comes in. It's a Saber in the meantime will be taken out with a puncture by the Lancelot. The killing spree. Team Daddy here made their comeback. They retaliate back. The redemption is over. It's only the 1-1 right now to clear up the lane, but he can't do it. The Phantom Execution comes in. It's a killing spree for the Glen. He pops it down the 1-1. Team Daddy here make their comeback. They are here into the wildcard stage and they will be going into the next round as well. What a game it was! A
Victory!
fandom total game for me. A beautiful one, a skirmish one, unstoppable one, unbelievable one. Because Team Daddy here was losing out the early phase, but then in the last way, they made it through the game. It was the Forza who managed to bust down that Sicilian who could have cleared out those lanes. Even though you're gonna see that MVP lose is on the 1-1. Still, Team Daddy here managed to clinch up on the game, managed to take on the crown, managed to goes into the next round at Autumnland Championship Wildcard.
Oh my God, that was smooth. Like I would like say, like Clint and Lancelot, they did a really good job, and even the EXP as well from their side. Okay, especially the Lancelot securing all the objectives. That's the work of a hyper, a jungler. A jungler, if he can secure the objectives, even if his team is losing, then yeah, they have a hope. Like, okay, even if we lose the fights, anything, but our jungler is there, he will be securing the objectives. And yeah, the objectives are the things which matters the most. Even if we get the kills, we get the snowballs, but we are losing the objectives, then yeah, in the end of the match, we might lose with the lack of farm we get from the objectives. So yeah, that's the thing. Lancer did a really good job by securing the objectives, isn't it, SCG?
Of course, of course. And with this, we need to wrap up for this match because it's already over. We'll be coming back after the short break with a new set of casters. They'll be taking on the game number 5 of the night. So be there, stay tuned with us, don't go anywhere. Thank you for joining, thank you for watching, love you all, and do support us because your support is something which always make us give our best in the game.
Again.
I don't wanna just get by in life before we die. I only live a single time, no chances to revive. Days are slip away sometimes when pressure holds too tight. Only I can make up my mind and override the fight. I've been patient, waiting for an answer, contemplating. Didn't get me any closer to the horizon. Why just like clockwork, how it always ends. Bite my tongue, 'cause I have to pretend. Buried all my feelings, find them in a coffin, but there's no space for healing or letting you in. Round and round is all we ever go. We can't call this love, but it's all we've ever known. Back and forth is all we have control. We can't call this love, but it's all we've ever known. I've been hurting for quite some time. Words keep falling between the lines. I hear you cry, but what am I to do when I feel just as numb as you? Round and round is all we ever go. We can't call this love, but it's all we've ever known. Take a moment right here, feeling like.
Okay. Welcome back, guys, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, and yeah, of course, boys. I mean, brothers and their sisters as well. This is the fifth match of the wild card day two, and it's gonna be Pepsi x Mimi. And yeah, wait a minute, yeah, ESXVRG. I just mess up with your names, guys. So pardon me. So yeah, in the caster deck, it's me, Shinji again. And yeah, with me, I have the beautiful caster again here with the sweet voice, Lady Asuya here. So, Lady Asuya, how are you?
Hello, Shinji. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great day and you are here just to relax, just to enjoy, because this is going to be a great game. I really do not know either of the teams, so I'm really looking forward to how they will be performing in this match. So, Shinji, like I ask you every day, do you know any team or do you know any player from either of the teams? Because this guy just knows everyone.
Eh? No, bro. That's not the case. I just know Moses and Vicky here, and I don't know anyone else. But okay, it's gonna be interesting match. In the last match, the fourth match of the day, like I was casting with STG, and yeah, we got to see Team Iron Fist with the Saber Jungle. Man, they were dominating in the early, but sadly they lost in the late game because the jungler from the side of Team Daddy here, they were with the Lancelot, and yeah, Lancelot with that retribution. It's really easy to retrieve with Lancelot because the hero is really very smooth. You can use your retribution with the puncher, with the thorn rose, and with the phantom execution as well. But okay, guys. Okay, in the comment section, Silver saying okay. What do you mean by okay, bro? I didn't got you. But okay, let's move on with the
Yep,
draft, right,
the
Asuya?
teams are ready to
So
go. and let's just see what they will be banning away because so you'll know how the team is gonna play or what kind of mentality the team has just by looking at the type of bans they will be doing. Although it's not the same kind of bans every day, Shinji. No, the one Irritel, or assassins, or those tanks like Rock and all. What do you think? Will it be the same, or will we see something new? Maybe they have done some homework.
Yeah, like you don't need to do the homework. People like in the tournament, people are just using one strategy. Four people are there in the lobby, and one guy will be outside, so that the four guys will be having some time and will be checking the lobbies. I mean the profiles of the opponent. Yeah, I know that strategy. I saw many people doing that. So yeah, they don't need to do the homework. They just do the work in the class itself before
Thorns
the exam
remains.
starts.
Should petals fall?
But okay, we are here in the banning
Thorns
phase, so the
remain.
first
Should
ban from the
petals
side of
fall?
team Pepsi X Mimi will be 1-1, and yeah, double S tier jungler is here. Lancelot, boyfriend of Odit, will be getting banned by the side of team ESX Verge. VRG, I'm sorry. But okay,
But
so take a quick guess as to what a team Pepsi X Mimi gonna ban.
well, the same bans. I just said Irrital and Mon and they've been just banned away. Of course, Lancelot,
Mhm.
pretty ban worthy right there. Maybe ban out the CC or the
I
Lapu
guess, I
Lapu.
guess it will.
For the roam,
Because I saved my
for the roam we
nation from
might
falling
see Croc
apart.
or the healers like Florin because they are pretty prevalent in this meta. At the same time, it totally depends that what do you really want to aim for? Is it the marksman you're afraid of? Is it the jungler you do
May the
not want to
blood of
see?
my
But
enemies
they're
flow
taking their
from
own
my
sweet time
spear.
with those bans though.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, but okay, like as you said about the heroes like Lancelot, 1-1, Airtel getting banned. I guess they are gonna ban Grok as well, Asuya. Guys, Asuya gets annoyed when like people are not even banning or picking the Grok here. But okay, it's gonna be changed. It's not gonna be the Airtel ban. It's gonna be Airtel ban from the side of team ESX words. It's gonna be Kalita ban from Pepsi X Mimi. But okay,
This time, they call me a hero
Minsitter getting
because I
banned
saved my
again,
nation
and
from
yeah,
falling
YSS will be
apart.
banned as well. So the first phase bannings are over, and yeah,
This time,
we will be heading
the
towards
choice
the
is
picks.
mine.
Okay, Xavier getting picked by the side of team Pepsi X Mimi. Asuya, what do you think about this Xavier?
I mean, of course, pretty good mage because that CC it comes out of nowhere and it just blocks your path, disorients. What are you really gonna do? Maybe if you're the Lancelot or you're an assassin, just diving in for the squishy or the backliner, then suddenly you have the first second skill in your path and you're just blocked out into the open, pretty vulnerable. But then again, picking up a Xavier wasting your is like wasting your first pick because no one actually bans out that mage, right? And at the same time, he isn't much mobile. So when you have such a mage completely out into the open, I think Team ES will definitely make full use of this opportunity and pick up pretty good counters because a late game Xavier is really scary, I would say.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. Just as you say, to counter Xavier, like they already got that. What do we call our Zetian? I suck with names, Sorry, guys, but okay, Kalia as well. With the jump onto Xavier and the tsunami slam. So yeah, Xavier have to, use his purify onto him. But yeah, if he gets the purify, how
War
will he
never
dash out? He
ends.
don't have any
Only
blink
my
skills onto him. The
nature.
only blink he had was the
Demons shall
flicker. So yeah,
bathe in
it
their
will be
blood.
really tough for him.
The
But
light
okay,
belongs to the
Team
righteous.
Pepsi X Mimi is gonna get that glue and Alucard onto the side. Okay, Alucard, that guy, man. Before the, few years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, like Alucard was the pure demon itself. The lifesteal. He can just go inside the turret, deal the good amount of damage, slay all of them, get the, what do we call it? It was pentakill or something, because it's savage right now, but when we were playing ML when it just released, it was like pentakill
I will choose
like
my
that.
own path.
But okay, right now Gloop is there as well, so yeah, we are gonna see something like Arlot. Yeah, Arlot will be really good against Gloop because Arlot can dash away with his vengeance there. He will just use his second skill named Vengeance, using the CC skills onto the minions as well as the heroes, and yeah, he will go inside the turret, and yeah, Glue will be easily taken down there. But okay. So Asiya, what do you think about the bans here? What are these teams gonna ban
Need some
now? Because
stitches?
the
I can help.
second banning phase is, gonna start.
Need some
Both the
stitches? I
sides
can
really need a
help.
marksman right now, so we might see some marksmen getting choked down and Melissa being banned away first. Like, she is great, but then again, I would say Moscow is better than a Melissa, considering that she is kind of heavily reliant on her battle spell, the Inspire, and Carry is another option, but three marksmen just banned away already. Might They might even go for a jungler ban at this point. Maybe a Hayabusa, maybe a Suyo, or even a Joy because Team ES doesn't have one.
a weapon.
Oh, they
No,
banned out
as you
Julian.
say, as
I
you said,
said,
the Hayabusa.
I said juggle, but I never expected people still use Julian after the nerfs.
Nah, like Julian, it's really good if you know how to use
Let's
it.
make
Because
the whole
there is
world green and
not a
lively.
good nerf on him like that. The way other heroes got nerfed. But yeah, Julian is always working because he neither gets the buff or nor he gets the nerf. It's always the adjustment thing he gets. But okay, right now Florine, the little girl with the massive power of healing, just like what do we call her, Tsunade, Tsunade, yeah. But Tsunade was old lady, and yeah, this is just a little girl. I mean, she's just a little girl. So yeah, Florian is getting banned here. But okay, so yeah, take a quick guess. What team Pepsi X Mimi gonna ban? The last ban.
Maybe another jungler, or maybe a marksman. And that's the only options they have. Since Rover, Mage, and EXP already picked up. Maybe
It's
the
gonna be
most
possible.
unexpected man. Maybe they're just opening up that Moscow for themselves, but then again, it's Team ES who has the first pick right now. So they might
No,
as well hog up that Moscow.
to be honest, like just look at the bans. Doesn't it look like both the teams just like what do we call it? Yeah, they stalked each other's profiles.
I've been waiting for too long.
Maybe.
It just seems like that. But okay, carry getting picked. But okay, like Team ES VRG, if they pick Hayabusa, it will be really good for their side. Because Xavier, he will use either the Purify or the Flicker. So yeah,
Time
if
and
he
tide
uses the
wait for
Flicker, then
no
Kalia will
man,
be
nor
taking
girl.
him near her, just using her Tsunami Slam. But yeah, if he will go with the Purify to escape the Tsunami Slam of that Kalia, then yeah, Hayabusa will be there with his Shadowgi kill. So yeah, it's from both the sides, it's die for him. It's not gonna be do or die. It's gonna be die for him.
Well, definitely he is quite in a situation right there. Then again, picking up a carry, I would say carry might face some issues considering the range is pretty short, right? And Glue can just spam around her. Same goes for the Alucard. He can literally just climb on top of her. So she, especially if she is not farmed enough, so they really need to protect the marksman in the early so that she gets the farm towards the late. Because once she gets the farm, she will be melting everyone down. But that's not even an issue right here because Benedetta, so this Lou and Alucard, I don't think so. They will be giving an easy time, such easy farm to the carry. But the final pick being a Roger, well, I would say he is pretty good in the jungle right now, but really needs that scaling, needs a few kills before he can start to show his true damage, his true colors. And with such a mobile draft, I would say Xavier once again is in a dicey situation right now because the rest of the team can just dash away, right?
Absolutely, like the dash kills, he can just escape really very easily. But okay, like looking into the draft from both the sides, what do you think, Asuya? Like which team have the better draft here? Will you go with the ESX VRG, or you just gonna drink Pepsi and eat Mimi?
I really, literally, I don't like Pepsi. I don't like carbonated drinks, guys. dominated very transparently.
That's something I can relate with you. Like guys, I always suggest people around me, just like my friends or cousins. I just tell them like have some fruit juice or something like that. Don't get this Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Sprite, and all this. These things are not that good for the health, isn't it, also? Yeah. But okay, let's not talk about the health too much. We are in the land of dawn, guys. We are back. So now both the teams will be facing each other, and yeah, is the Autumn Land Championship, of course. And even if you lose here, you can get the wildcard entry. So okay, in the early game, Benedetta got just slayed down by Arlo. Damn, that was fast, man. That was good.
Well, of course, definitely he is good with the damage right from the early, and especially I would say Benedetta needs to be careful because he is kind of squishy. Both the XP laners, if Warlord isn't going for the tanky build, they are pretty squishy. So and both of them can dash quite often. So it's about who can outmaneuver the other. But right now, with that slight lead onto the hands, we do see Glue doing a lot of damage, but he will be able to soak up pretty easily. And immobilization coming in from the Xavier, nothing much. Just some small skirmishes out there. We do see the Roger into the bush, looking for some potential exchanges right there, trying to slow down the Glue. But I think facing off against the Glue in the early isn't something you really want to do. Get stabbed between so many people that the first blood will be taken away by the Xavier right there. And they're still going in for Actor. Needs to flicker away. Alucard once again, already level 4. That's insane because the turtle is already gonna spawn around 10 seconds and you're already at level 4. Meanwhile, Roger will be struggling.
The thing is, like, Alucard was focusing on farming because he needs the ultimate, but Roger, it was just like, even if I get level 3, I just have to unlock my 5 crypts, like, we need 5 crypts to unlock the retribution there. So he just got it and he was, roaming around, but okay, look at that, Roger trying to come in. He might try to get the turtle, but okay, Alucard will be scarring the turtle. He will be getting the kill onto Roger as well. Jeez, bro, and you're dawning right there. Kalia will be taking a double kill from Alucard. Alucard going in for more. He will be getting the triple kill. No, Kira will be stealing the triple kill. Will be getting that kill onto Zadian. Jeez. That was good, man.
That's something you really do not want. I would say a farmed up Alucard. Like already he is pretty tough because there was a nerf to the anti-heals, but already level 5 already, just stalking people around. You really want to shut him down, I would say, because Alucard will be pretty tanky, the Glue is so tanky, but it is so mobile. And on top of that, you've given away so much gold to Zen at this point. I think they might face some issues, maybe try to drag that game towards the late, because losing the early is kind of losing a lot. But they do have the ZTN, they do have to carry 2 of the late game scalers. Might be manageable, but I would say avoid more mistakes at this point because that's something you really cannot afford.
Absolutely, even if you have the late game heroes, but what's the use of that if you just, chalk down and you don't have the items to, shine up in your late game. But okay, there might be a gang, there might be possible gang in the bottom lane because, look at them. Also trying to deal some damage on the Glue, but he knows that Glue is really good. But okay, look at there, Benedetta is level 7 and Roger's still level 5, man. That's sad. But okay, in the comment section, okay, Silver Shades be like, well, whatever it is, I don't like thoughts on people on Vicky. I want to defend Vicky and make him greatest of them all. Okay, Vicky, we have one supporter of yours. But okay, with this Tsunami Slam, and yeah, Arlot will be using his vengeance, and yeah, there will be the death of Benedetta. But okay, look there, Arlot will be taken down instantly. Will be getting that punishment. But okay, double kill from that Alucard. That's the issue, man. When you have a farmed up Alucard onto your opponent, bro will be just coming inside your turrets and will be slaying you down. This is the thing, man. The Alucard users, if they get farmed up, yeah, it's really gonna be very insane. And yeah, the second turtle of the match will be going to the side of Team Pepsi X Mimi.
Yep, they do have a 5-kill lead, but Glue going in once again gets the stun immunization, gets on ZTN, and she will not be seeing the light of day as she will be getting taken down once again. And 8 kills in the hands of Team Pepsi right now. Oh, meanwhile in the top lane, Xavier just takes down solo the Arlot. I would say he dashed in way too deep. It was too much of an extension considering you're already on the losing edge. But Roger, once again, getting stunned away by the glue, doesn't manage to follow up with the ultimate, but the way they're just hunting away at his blue, he might not be able to secure it at this point. The Dawning Light coming in once again just to zone away people and ZTN with the ultimate, but it will not be enough, and the blue will be secured by the side of Team Pepsi. And once again, Talia with the Tsunami Slam. Nothing much is happening though. They will be retreating, or maybe they're not. Because Vendetta goes in once again, uses up that Rectify. A lot of damage coming onto Roger Dashes, but just a Lycan pounce it away. And with this, maybe it will be good if they retreat in this.
Damn, man. Like, I just thought there's gonna be something, intense fight, but both the teams are just escaping away with sliver amount of HP. But in the comment section, like Purple Buff be saying, nah, what this Roger doing? He is making so many unnecessary plays. Yeah, he is making some mistakes, bro. He have to correct them, or else they gonna lose the match. But okay, unnecessary death, bro. Is young. Probably never met teams that punish these reckless plays. Can't really say much about that.
But meanwhile, we do see Glue using up that leg split once again. Teams gathering around the turtle. They don't really want to give up. Maybe this is time where Roger grabs it onto it. But Glue coming in once again along with the Benedetta. And here comes the Soaring Line. A lot of damage and the retribution battle in the hands of the yellow card. And Tsunami Slam coming in once again, forced to flicker away. But look at the damage coming in from the yellow card. They're diving in right inside the turret. And ZTN trying to move away, but it will not be possible as the flicker has already been used up. And once again, 3 members down from side of Team FS. Also the turtle in the hands of Team Pepsi. Roger all alone might get ganged right there, but they will definitely be losing the first tier from the mid lane. And yes, Blue, being an absolute annoyance and casting style, will be grabbing onto that kill. And I think that was too much of a confidence coming from the Arlord. Between 4 members will be gunned down once again.
Like Team Pepsi X Mimi is just getting the kills, like eating their opponent, just like the Mimi. They are just biting them, crunching them out, and they are just drinking their blood, just like the Pepsi. But okay, jokes aside, Team Pepsi X Mimi are really doing very well, because with the kill lead of 11 and the goal lead of 6, it's really amazing there. And yeah, Alucard, he might get a gank there, but do you think it will be enough? Like 3 people on Alucard, I think he can just do the 3v1 2 there. But okay, look at there, Alucard might be going in along with Blue. Just
Well,
okay.
I think look at him, he's already level 11. Meanwhile, Roger and the rest still level 8, they're struggling. So yeah, at this point it is pretty hard to kill the Alucard. And on top of that, you have the Glue always onto your heels. Like, look at the zone he's creating and the follow-ups from the Benedetta. There's only the sniper coming in from the Benedetta is pretty enough. And Kalia manages to flicker away in a split second. ZTN all alone. Carry also pretty far away, should this recall back, because that's a very dicey position she is in. But they're looking for the tier 2 from the mid lane. Team FS trying their best to defend, but cannot sustain the damage which is coming in. And with this, the first lot of the game, Team Pepsi might go in for it. Meanwhile, Carry just looking for the split push.
Oh my god, damn. Okay, in the comment section, Purple Buff, Roger pick win Red Draft, to be honest. Yeah, might be, bro. Like, Roger against Alucard, it doesn't work that way. Like, Alucard is really good in 1v1, but okay, the first Lord will be secured by the side of Team Pepsi X Mimi, and yeah, Roger will be taken down as well. Killing spree from Benedetta off screen.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about, that there will be split push, but what is this recall right in front of everyone, and Kalia gets taken down. That was really weird. At least use up that push. ZTN though manages to escape. With this the first lord of the game coming in, they will be able to defend because the holy shields are still there. And I would say, what can I say, only four kills under their hands. They are struggling financially. They are struggling in the micro as well as the macro, Shinji.
Absolutely,
like in the early game, like I just thought like they're gonna get the upper hand, getting the first blood onto that Benedetta, but yeah, still like the team Pepsi X Mimi did just turn out the tables. But okay, Tsunami Slam coming in, but it will be onto the blue. Blue will be taken down with a charge damage, but okay, two people will be down, double kill from that Beatrix, but okay, three men down from the side of Team Pepsi X Mimi.
Well, finally, some shutdowns for them, some gold for the side of Team FS, but the Dawning Lights are kind of hurting because Ankojo Satoru, he is kind of farmed up, if you would say. At the same time, same goes for Kyle. Not even a single death into their hands. So yeah, a lot of damage. There's nothing for FS to sustain at this point. If you're picking up a Roger jungle, you really want him to get some snowball, right? You want him to have some gold, but unfortunately, like the enemy is so leveled up, so much ahead financially, and with the EXP that I don't think so that Roger can actually make some waves here and carry. She doesn't have, like, she has 4 kills, but at the same time, she gets caught down, uses up the flicker along with the Vayne. The Dawning Light gets paused by the CT and ult. That was a pretty good save, if you ask me. And Roger putting out onto the bush. Same goes for the Benedetta. And both the teams just looking for maybe the next Lord waiting out. Their team Pepsi, they really do not want to, even though they are ahead with the goal and everything, they really do not want to commit some mistakes because 3 members are already down near that Lord. And if they keep doing that, if the other team gets some gold, they might be in some situation right there. But Arlon once again with the initiation takes down Kyle finally once again, and Haru takes down Actor. But a double kill for the Arlon. That was too much of an overextension right before the Lord's gonna come up. Shinji, are you back though?
Yeah, I'm back. I get some network issues, but okay, I'm back. But that final slash was really very amazing by that Arlot, isn't it? Bro just got double kill there with that final slash, and yeah, the best thing was like they got the shutdown onto that Beatrix. That was the really good move. But okay, look at there. I guess Alucard might try to go in, but the thing is there is too much CC from the side of team FSX words. Alucard won't be able to sustain when there is so much of CC. But look at there, Alucard with the Slaver Muscle 50, but okay, he might be getting that kill, but okay, he's going for more. Okay, he will be getting that kill onto that Roger. And look at there, Arlot will be engaging, but Arlot will be taken down instead with the Slaver amount of HP. Alucard escaping, but Alucard will be taken down. Oh my god, 4 people taken down by the side of Team FS XVRG. Only Carry escaping, man. I mean, surviving. Jeez.
And she's not. Not anymore. She
Oh
was
my god.
literally deleted right there.
I mean, the damage is really insane, man. I mean, just look at Xavier. He have the damage, and yeah, Beatrix, we can't forget her. The bomber girl, the damage she has is really amazing. Okay, right now Roger is the only one there. Okay, Arlot will be respawning, and yeah, Zayton as well with the Fury of Phoenix. But okay, in seconds they will be getting the kill onto Roger and Arlot. Oh my god, Kalia got deleted as well. Godlike from Xavier, and yet this is a victory for Team Pepsi X Mini, guys. They just, like ate the enemy just like their own food. Like, they drank the enemy's blood like Pepsi, and they just chewed them up just like Pepsi. Isn't it, Asuya?
But yeah, a lot of mistakes from the side of the other team, I would say. But then again, we were considering that Xavier will be facing some issues since he was the first pick, since he lacks mobility, and there is so much mobility in the hands of the red team. But it's quite surprising that he is without a single death. That's how good the positioning was. But it's not even about positioning. It's like the other team couldn't reach him. And yeah, I would say a lot of mistakes. What can
Yeah,
I
a lot
say?
of mistakes
Yep.
from the side of team. You know, what was that? ESXVRG, I guess. I just, suck with names, man. Never mind. Okay, so guys, this is gonna be the last match for today because for the next match, next match got disqualified. So yeah, this will be the last match for today. So I would like Asia to sign us off.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're still watching and if you've stuck together with us towards even till the late, so I thank you all and I congratulate both the teams. I hope for them to improve and to see them more in other tournaments. But we will be signing off for today. Do like, share, and subscribe, and do come and join us every day because we are always there with many exciting matches. But till then, good night, everyone.
I
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 for you. Won't you let the light shine through? Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll
shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was alive for wandering far until I found the lighthouse guiding me out the dark. When I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I ask, oh dear love, where did we come from? You say that like the sun. I had the will and mission, but the wrong position. I was open, praying for a sign until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was alive for wandering far until I found the lighthouse guiding me out the dark. You guided me out the dark.